shot. Okay, audio working. We're all on the screen, looking good. Hello, everybody. It's 6:30.
You hear me? It's most important. Can they hear me?
They got you.
I see your meter moving up and down.
How's my meter?
Soft.
Flat.
It's flat.
Flat.
They're bringing closer.
Okay, I only need one Chris in my life. I don't need you telling me to bring it closer to.
Eli, I will not say anything mean to you. I promise.
Now there's three. Now there's three people in the room I can't whip. Yeah. That's great. Jesus.
I'm gonna be on my best behavior right now.
All right. Yeah, I don't think I think I only brought one topic. We'll talk to Eli.
Eli,
2-time champ.
should have been three.
Should have been 4.
Should have been 4. Could have been 4 very easily. Yeah. Do you think about that?
Phil, you're asking.
No,
so Phil's asked 25 questions to Eli already.
Okay, what's my favorite sport in the world?
Admitting.
Yes, but besides that.
Pickleball.
Besides that.
Wrestling.
Yes, I love
Those
wrestling.
3.
I love wrestling. Love wrestling and football are my 2 favorite, what I
WWE
call
wrestling?
major sports. Real wrestling, what Eli does. Oh. Yeah, real stuff. I just think it's the toughest sport in the world. I don't think there's a tougher sport even close than wrestling. Not even close.
It has not started in the Olympics yet, I don't think.
Next week, right?
Next week,
We were
yeah,
talking
next
about that
week.
today, yeah.
Time zones are a little off, so.
Because I went to go watch it, and it said August 3rd or 4th. I was like,
Yeah.
So, if it's August, so it'll be this weekend.
well, I
Is
made
it
up that.
Yeah, I think it kicks off.
Saturday.
Is that right? I think that's right. Yeah, today's the 31st, so tomorrow's the first. Yeah, it'll be Friday.
Yeah.
Kickoff Friday. We've got some kids that are. I want to see Dake get a gold medal.
It's time. It's about time.
It's past time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's.
And okay, before we officially start, and we'll do the open here. I forget his name. Was the assistant OSU? I didn't know he left, like last week.
Oh, yeah.
the
You're talking
assistant
about
OSU.
Coleman Scott?
Coleman Scott.
Yeah.
Coleman Scott, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, the
So,
writing was on the wall
a couple of
when-
days ago.
When they hired Taylor, you knew he was.
Yeah.
there.
Well, you can't stay
No.
powerhouse together.
No.
No.
No, he's been a head coach, built a program on his own at North Carolina. He ain't
No.
sticking around. He came here because he thought the job
Yeah,
was his.
yeah.
And then Paycom Boy got involved, and David Taylor
Yep.
showed up, and here we go.
Chad
So,
got involved.
so Coleman's got to go somewhere else. And he-
Taylor's making a bunch of money.
$1 million a
from
year.
Chad. Yeah.
$1 million a year. First
Ohio
seven.
RTC.
That's where
Regional
Coleman
Training Center.
Scott's going.
Coleman Scott, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that where he's going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he got picked up again on
Joe, Chris.
Ohio State staff.
I'm proud of you. Yeah. He's a hell of a coach.
Yeah,
He's not David Taylor.
He had a good run last year with the team.
Yeah, and he's not David Taylor.
No, he's
I mean,
not.
he's not. And I mean, there's not very many David Taylors out there. So
Who's David Taylor?
You like go ahead and punch him.
I think.
You said you weren't going to provoke him.
Okay, let's get the show started. Did you bring anything for the show after
Yeah,
Eli leaves?
got it up.
All up there.
It's all up here.
Welcome to the Open Mic Podcast with Chris Evans and Phil Nichols, along with Ronnie Phillips. The Open Mic Podcast is part of the Second Banana Media Podcast Network. Coming to you live from Guthrie, Oklahoma, inside the Second Banana Media Studios, here's Chris Evans.
Hello and welcome to the Open Mic Podcast, the final Wednesday in the month of July.
Oh, I thought something was really happening there.
July
Good
31st,
Lord.
2024.
Thought we were getting fired, Ronnie.
We are about 4 weeks away from the high school football season.
That means we're about 3 days from getting the preseason show going. And
Yep, all that good stuff.
have you told Ronnie we're meeting on Saturday?
Ronnie Phillips, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans. You know us. Eli Kirk, the 2-time state champion,
Howdy.
UCO Bronco. We'll talk to him about what's going on in his life. Got a big thing upcoming and trying to raise some money for that to happen. So I appreciate you checking in here on the live show. We're going to talk to Eli for several minutes here and then
Yep.
let him go off the side so we can get to the old people stuff.
Get to the antics.
But, okay, so now this is where I go and cut, so for the podcast purposes. Here with Eli Kirk, the 2-time state champion from Guthrie High School, now a UCO Bronco. Just finished up his freshman year. And how's the transition from high school to college?
It's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Everything, classes, sleep schedule, dieting, extremely. It's just up to the next level.
Weight room different?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The SBC is one of a kind. I mean, we have iPads in there that do all of our check-in for us, and so it tells us how what we need to max out on and other stuff like that. So it's a really nice.
It's really cool, and I kind of got remembered about how UCO is so the Division II powerhouse in wrestling. Yeah. You know, Wesley Silva's graduate Guthrie this year. He's headed to the weight room as well. So I thought all this stuff, but what a blessing to have UCO just 15, 20 minutes down the road to be a powerhouse. And there's some D1 colleges that would love to have some UCO facilities, championships, All-Americans.
Yeah. The only thing that a lot of those D1 programs wouldn't want is a duel with them.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm telling you right now.
That's those Boomer Sooners. They won't want it.
Yeah, they don't want any part of it.
They don't. No, they don't want it. They don't want the smoke right now.
They can't take that sacrifice if they hit like that.
Nope, you're right.
It's legit.
Now, is dieting a lot easier, I would say, in college because you got the nutritionist, they'll take care of you. Whereas if you're at home with mom and dad, hey, let's make some chicken fried steak tonight.
Do you know his mom and dad?
This could have been general.
But as far as Eli, it's probably a little less stressful than it was before. Mama and Daddy Kirk are on top of it.
Oh man, yeah. So dieting, it is brought to another level. We do have a nutritionist, and they come in and help us, figure out what we can and can't eat. And so, you instead of having 2 meals a day, we're allowed to have 5. But then again, we're burning extreme amount of calories during practice, and then I mean preseason we have anywhere from 2 to 3 practices a day. So it's a lot to be on your diet and maintain.
So you need to eat more if you're practicing that much.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Well, let me tell Eli, what are you weighing right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
This morning I was 142.
So I'm gonna tell you a story. Eli and I did a couple sets at the gym together, and we were doing some psychotic thing that I was minding my own business. Al goes, "Hey Phil, you went in on this?"
Yeah.
Well, my ego, I can't say no.
Well, you have an injured back. You barely walk.
That's true.
But I
said, yeah, I'll work in. Yeah. It was great. It was awesome.
You got a good pump, right?
Oh yeah. But Eli is strong as an ox, 140-something pounds. And this was a deal where you basically go to failure. You start out, you're laying on your back, and they load you up with 45 plates, and you just go as many as you can, and then they pull a plate off, and you keep going, then they pull a plate off, you keep going. And then at the end, there's that psychotic thing where you turn it on its edge, and you have to push your hands, and then you do presses like this. I was crying a couple times when I was doing it, but Eli, I'm just telling you guys, you got to be one of the strongest 140-pounders I've ever seen. It was, very, very impressive. Now, Chris asked you about the weight room.
Yeah.
I want to know about the room.
About the room?
Yeah, the room itself. I mean loaded with state champions.
I don't want
loaded
to boast, but I mean, it's the best one in Oklahoma right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hell of a room.
Yeah, we toured it when we were doing football championships. Walked through there.
So cool.
The other thing, how when you're in high school, you go to school from 8 to 3 o'clock. Now it's not as long as that. A nice thing that I always thought, when I went to college, the hours are shorter and you don't have to go as long as all day. It gives you more time to go wrestling. So do you go to school and then a room after that, or is it room then school, or how?
Yeah, so usually like my classes last year and this year will be like 8 to 12 every day, and I try to avoid night classes just because I want to prioritize some time for homework. But we usually have practice around 2, and then like during that time of 12 and 2 is like. I'm going to be honest, like I'm mentally preparing myself for practice because they will push you to your limits. You will bend and some will break, but that's usually like when I get my first or second meal of the day and then, head to the room after that.
You take the minimum hours, 12, or you try to stack it?
So I think last year I took 12 and this year I will take 15.
Extra class.
Yeah, just to get ahead.
And I know you're wired this way, but the expectations almost every day. I mean, going to UCO, expectations are there, but having to work every day to meet those expectations because everyone in that room has this exact same expectations, or they wouldn't be there. But have you been able to handle that? I mean, you've always been wired that way, but have you gone up a notch to realize, man, everybody in here is a state champion or a 2-time or a 3-time or All-American or All-American on the college level? Yeah. Did you see yourself adjusting to maybe reaching that level?
Yeah. There was a couple moments I caught myself by surprise. Yeah. Not of my own doing, but by listening to my coaches and Coach Cheney, he emphasizes like you got to learn how to learn, and it can kind of go in one ear out the other, and then like when you really think about it, I mean, that's an art we're doing on the mat, and so like it's not just one practice a day. I mean, you got to watch film, you've got to take notes, and just those little key aspects helped improve my wrestling just off the mat. So yeah.
So when you get into a match, that should be the easy part, right? Because you work so hard during practice all week long. The reward is the actual match, and if you prepare yourself to that's the tipping point right there.
And
right?
you think about a room like UCO's that has all these multiple national champions in there, multiple All-Americans in there, right?
Yeah. Future Hall of Famers,
no doubt. you are. Every day you're in a room where the competition is tougher than 90% of the matches you're going to face.
Nick Saban talks about that at Alabama.
I mean,
all the
it's
time.
just you can't help but raise the bar. I mean, or you won't survive in that room.
Yeah.
They'll weed you out.
That's true.
I mean, it's
And you were able to redshirt, right? This past year.
Yeah,
So you got 4 years of eligibility of mat time.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
So I'll have 4 more years, and then the plan is to go to 2028 Olympics in LA.
Yeah.
So I can possibly pull an Olympic shirt.
Now, how did you handle the red shirt? Like, you're not going to wrestle this year competitive.
some opens, didn't you?
You did some opens,
Yeah.
but was that easy to take? Were you
No.
here in 4 years, you're like, yeah.
No. Dude.
But in 4 years from now, you'll probably, you know what? I learned a lot that year.
Yeah.
I bit my tongue where I didn't say too much.
Well,
but
also in 4 years, and not that you're a young man now, but in 4 years you're going to be a full-ass grown man. I mean, no, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I mean, 4 years just physically, you'll be glad you had that red shirt year. I mean, there is some. You guys were teasing me about old man strength today at the gym, but
You got some old man strength.
I do. Yeah. But you'll have it also, and it gets there quicker than you want it there, right? But I'm serious. I mean, you really get that one extra year just physically to just naturally mature, just with what the good Lord gave you. That's a huge thing.
Yeah, I know. I've told kids in the past, they're like, what do you think about me redshirting? I said, well, do you love it there? Do you like it? He goes, oh, absolutely love it. Okay, so why wouldn't you love it for 5 years instead of 4?
Right.
Go enjoy it.
The ride,
go enjoy it, man.
Yeah.
Sit back and work and enjoy it.
You got the rest of your life to be miserable like the rest of us slugs. No, I'm joking. But no, I mean, it's just it's a cool thing. And I'm glad, too, because I see so many kids coming out of high school that act like if they don't go wrestle Division I, or if they don't go play football Division I, or if they don't play baseball Division I, that they're somehow less. And it's just not true.
Yeah.
And
Not these days anymore.
Well, and especially in a sport like wrestling, guys, I'm telling you, back when I was a kid, sorry, Chris, back when I was a kid, and you've probably, because you're a student of wrestling, Division I and II used to wrestle in the NCAAs against each other.
Yeah, that's correct.
I mean, so there wasn't a D2 champion and a D1 champion. They just threw you in a pot, and whoever was the best wrestler was a national champion. And there was years where those D2 guys were the national champions. So, I mean, it's a sport that, and I think, Ronnie, like JUCO baseball is similar, right? I think there's a lot of great JUCO baseball teams out there that have talent like Division I baseball teams or better.
Yeah, we there's several. OSU wouldn't schedule us when I was playing at Cali. A lot of D1 schools would never schedule us because, like you said, they can't afford to take the hit.
Can't afford the L. Yeah.
And then they just beat a JUCO team.
Yeah.
They really have no
Yeah,
decision.
got nothing to win.
Yeah.
Speak with Eli Kirk, and we talk all about UCO, but you've done some wrestling outside of the country as well. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah. So obviously, I'm part of the Puerto Rican team, and
Why do you
so
say obviously?
well, I mean, I hope your fans know.
Phil, you're just as dark as Eli is. Is that what you were alluding to?
There you go.
Come on now.
Come on. Yeah. So
Brother.
I got to put it there. I got to compete this December in Puerto Rico, and then I got to go back in April, and that was for the world team. So I qualified there, and now I'm able to wrestle in. My mom's gonna hate me. I don't know how to pronounce it. Pontevedra.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Spain. It's
That's exactly right.
it's east of Spain or of Madrid, so it'll be a long flight. But I have the opportunity to wrestle under Puerto Rico for Worlds and represent Guthrie and UCO and Puerto Rico all at the same time.
Is this U20
Yes, sir.
Worlds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
When is it?
It's going to be the 3rd was when I wrestle. So
August, September?
September 3rd.
September 3rd.
Yeah.
In Madrid?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Or not Madrid, but the town I
that-
was
that-
holding my
Puerto
title.
How long will you be there?
So I'll be wrestling the 3rd and the 4th. I fly in, I think, like the 31st. So maybe a week and a half.
So you'll get to stay a little bit after you wrestle.
Yeah. We're trying to find a bullet train,
But you'll get to take in some of the culture.
Yeah.
and that's huge.
Yeah, that's what I really want to do.
That's huge. Well, and Chris, if you don't mind, I know you stepped back a little bit and you really followed something you were drawn to through your faith earlier this summer. So talk a little bit about that. And I was proud of you for making that decision. I thought that was a very mature decision.
Yeah.
So walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, so I had the opportunity to wrestle for Puerto Rico again in Lima, Peru.
Yeah.
And so it came down to the wire of wrestling Lima, Peru with Puerto Rico or going to a discipleship camp called Kaleo. That's what this T-shirt is.
Yeah. Kaleo.
So, I tried making that decision, and that's where my first problem was, trying to be the Lord of my own life. And then I eventually prayed about it, and the Lord drawed me to Orlando, Florida, which is where it's at. And the reason it's in Orlando is because, in Matthew, Jesus speaks to his disciples like, hey, therefore go and make disciples of all nations. Mm-hmm. And with Orlando being one of the biggest cities, it has people coming in and out from all around the world.
Yep.
And so it almost gives us a surface level understanding. And so I got to spend 60 days in Orlando this past summer. And that's why I look like Phil right now. But it was definitely the summer of my life, yeah.
Well, I saw some pictures of you down there, and we're all very proud of what you've accomplished in the classroom and on the mat. But I will say this, I know I speak for these two guys, nothing makes us more proud than the decision you made. And looking at those pictures and seeing you, there was one where I think you were holding somebody on your shoulders, or you were on somebody's shoulders,
Yeah.
or both back and forth.
Yeah.
But it was cool, and I just really congratulate you on listening to what was most important, and also just I keep thinking about your parents, and they've done a great job raising you. Mm-hmm. So good job.
What kind of competition will you be facing? I mean, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best in the world, right?
Yeah, it's going to be the best. It's going to be a little bit of the Middle Eastern countries, Dagestan, Kyrgyzstan.
All the stands.
All the stands. Yeah.
Wrestling big over there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
huge. Yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
So
That's the number one sport over there.
yeah, exactly. And they do freestyle and Greco for a living.
Yeah.
As where we do folk style.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say they have an advantage. It's just their bread and butter. Yeah.
Any advanced scouting? Who you're going to go up against? I mean, just
So I know the USA guy. He's from Central Iowa. I think they're a D1 program.
What's his name?
He's I forgot his name.
Peter.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll go with Peter. Peter, he's an excellent wrestler. I know I'm gonna have a good match with him. There's a couple of Asian kids that they're tough. I mean, they do Greco.
It's a different style.
Yeah.
I mean, even the way they wrestle.
Yeah.
How strategically they approach a match is different than what you typically see in the United States.
Yeah, they tend to send it.
Yeah.
There's no
Every time.
holding back. They're extrovert wrestlers, and so it's a different style.
Yeah.
But it also elevates my wrestling. So
It does.
We're going to try to help get some funds. So get the word out for you. But so you got to fly over there. You stay in a hotel? Is there a host family? How's that? How you?
yeah. So I'll be staying in not a host family, in the hotel. Whereas my dad, he is staying with a host family, I believe, and
You'll be staying with the team, right?
I'll be staying with the team,
With the
correct?
team,
Yeah. And then we'll be going to some training sites, and then get down to weight, and then wrestle in.
And of course, it doesn't come free. You got to get some fundraising going, which you've done some fundraising already. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So I've been able to do some fundraising for Kaleo, and then that was throughout the summer, and now I'm fundraising for my travels to Spain. And so we were able to do an event at the pub here in town, the Greens Pub event. And so, we had a good crowd. And then I know we posted a GoFundMe, and a lot of family and friends have donated. So I appreciate all the love from you guys. I couldn't do it without the support of Guthrie and you guys.
We still got a little bit of work to do. And what's the best way? We already have people out there looking and asking, but what's the best way to help you out?
Well, the best way is through prayer, I believe. Yeah. And then if you feel generous, we do have a GoFundMe. So it is on my mom's Facebook. I know I'm posting it. We're just trying to, get it to other people that can reach that.
I will try to research that here real quick before Phil asks a really important question.
Is there maybe like a Venmo or anything too? I mean, that'd be fee free.
Yeah.
Instead of the GoFundMe, which again, people who don't know you could probably use that, be easier, but then we could probably use a Venmo.
Now, just so you know,
we'll put it in the comments, and then this will be a separate podcast. We'll put it in there.
And on GoFundMe, you can, when you're making a donation, opt to not pay the fee. You can do that.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
You can't. It requires you to click through a little bit, but if you look for it, because that's, to be honest, usually if I see a GoFundMe that's something that I'm moved to get involved in, I just find out who they are and mail them money because I never. And then somebody said, "Dude, you can waive that fee." I said, "How?
I didn't know.
And so, because I didn't like the idea of paying a couple $100 to GoFundMe to make a donation, Now, it's not that if you're donating. I mean, it depends. It's a percentage of what you're donating. But
and I might ask, when do you take off?
So I take off, I believe the 30th.
30th.
Yeah, and get there late.
So we got
31st.
a month.
Yeah, we got about under 4 weeks now.
Okay.
So you using the money for airfare?
Yeah, so airfare, food,
accommodations, all that stuff.
Accommodations, team gear.
Yeah.
To be able to get into the tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fees like that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, if you want to do that, we'll put that link. Mom, Lisa Kirk. If you want to Google, is it Lisa on Facebook, right? Lisa Kirk.
Yeah.
You just
it's
look
Elizabeth
up, search.
Kirk, I believe.
Yeah, I knew there was a hyphen.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But we'll put it all in here as well. But if you want to search Lisa Kirk on Facebook, that link is on there as well. So we'll share that as much as well. Got a few people on here. Eli, one of our viewers, Hester says, get some authentic paella. What's that word?
I don't know.
Paella.
I saw it earlier.
Paella, yeah.
Don't drag me into your games.
Grant Oliver, he's a huge Guthrie Blue Jay fan. Do you ever go up against anybody named Duncan? Was there a Duncan wrestler of the year?
Yeah, there's a couple.
And any good?
I went against Eli Ramirez. He's a good baseball player.
He's a good baseball
player.
He's going to OU.
Going to OU.
Yeah.
Two-time state champion.
What, 94, 95 almost?
95. No. Oh, it's his fastball.
Yeah, his fastball.
Lower 90s, yeah.
Lower 90s.
Yeah. Mike watching on Facebook, and Mike with a very nice thing to say here. Congratulations, young grappler. Human versus human, the ultimate sport of survival. Keep it up. You can do all things through Christ, who strengthens you. Lift often, lift heavy, but always lift up the mighty name of Jesus Christ.
Wow.
So that's from Mike. So
that's the best comment of the night.
Very cool to see. Brittany Timmons, Miss CEO of the Guthrie Chamber. Great to see Eli on the show. So
here's Lisa's. It's Lisa. Oh boy, help me out. Feliciano Kirk.
I will put the name in the go back up there, Phil.
Oh, sorry.
FELICI.
Oh boy, I got stuff.
What
moving.
is going on? ICIANO.
Let me set that down.
So this is the name you can search on Facebook until we get the link and all that good stuff up.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Mama.
There she goes. Cash apping it.
Thank you.
There you go.
That is
there it is.
That is on our Facebook, and we need to get that over onto YouTube but we'll get it this will be a separate podcast later on. But there it is on your screen. Screenshot it or put it down in memory or write it down. That is how it is done right there. Thank you, Mama Lisa. So in the process, do you have any access to UCO at this time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so they allow you to go in.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know with the school. I didn't know the rules and all that stuff. So you're allowed to use that.
Yeah, so me and my buddy, we're able to have summer housing because of the team. And so, we still have guys coming in and out,
Yeah.
even though we're in off season.
Oh, you get to still be on campus.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, living the life still.
Coach is allowed to be there, or is that part of the
Yeah.
rules?
So they're allowed to be there,
Okay.
and I've been picking their brains about, preparing for this tournament. And so, it's one practice there, working out with Phil, and then I usually find some sort of third workout just to stay on track.
Hey, I've got you follow Bassett.
Bo Bassett.
Oh, you follow Bo?
Yeah.
Did he win? He was in the finals.
So yeah.
So he beat that kid.
Yeah. So he beat.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah, he beat that monster at
This kid's freaking scary. Not bad.
Lima, Peru.
Yes.
The tournament that I was supposed to.
Kid is just a monster, and Bo Bassett is just a sophomore.
Yeah.
He'll be a junior
He's
in high
gonna be
school.
a junior. Yeah.
This guy has beaten D1 college wrestlers, isn't he?
National champs. Yeah.
I mean, he's a freak of nature, and he's a little machine. He looks soft as a pound of flour, doesn't he? He looks like this little soft kid, and then he just ties you in a million knots, and he just doesn't stop.
Yeah.
But I saw the other day on social media. I follow a lot of different wrestling sites on social media, and it popped up that he had made the finals, and this kid that showed a picture of Bo, and this kid that looked like the Hulk against a 7th grade kid going the first day of school. And so, but I figured Bo would win, so he did get him.
Yeah.
God, he's so good.
I think he tagged him 10-0.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He will be an Olympic gold medalist. Bo Bassett will win a gold medal. He's a monster.
I mentioned Wesley Silvas, who just graduated Guthrie, going to UCO. What advice would you give Wesley going into first year, like you just
Great
completed
question.
UCO? What's the advice?
The advice: learn how to learn.
Yeah.
I mean, his dad was a national champ, so I'm sure.
I've never met his dad.
Two times.
Never met his dad. Is his dad a good guy?
He's got a great voice, good-looking face.
Oh, he's that handsome devil.
Very good
football
looking.
with.
Yeah. Hall of Famer, 2-time national champion.
I hate him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's in his ear. He's telling him the good stuff.
That's a good person to have in your corner.
He is a good person.
That's a good person to have in your corner in life. Forget about wrestling. Yeah, and that's something too. I mean, I think what's been kind of cool about Guthrie here over the last several years is you've seen the wrestling just continue to grow to where now it's the fastest growing sport in Guthrie.
Well, it's part of the bond issue to expand the wrestling.
Yeah, but it's because of the efforts of a lot of great people. Currently Sean and Lynn, they're carrying a big part of the torch. Your parents have been a big part of that. There's just a lot of families that are carrying the torch. Curtis Drina, Ace and Nelson was a big part of that for years when his kids were coming up. And so we're getting to see the payoff now, in my opinion, for Guthrie Wrestling over the last 15, 20 years of effort through Little League and coming up. That's what it takes. And, it's cool. It's cool. Of course, we got involved last year with Sean and jumped in. He was kind enough to let us help do some broadcasts with the high school wrestling, and we'll continue to do that this year. But, man, I mean, it's an exciting sport.
If you don't know, Guthrie is a wrestling town. It's not a football or baseball town. It's 100% wrestling.
No, it's a wrestling
They're
town.
winning state championships. They're bringing home the gold.
Well, we've been top 5 the last couple of years.
Yeah, we've been
for
close.
team and finished second your junior year.
Yeah.
I mean, so as a team title, and of course we've only won one, but I think there's more team titles to come for Guthrie Wrestling, and there'll be a lot more individual state champions that right now, I promise you, were the little kids that looked up to this guy and your sister.
Yeah. Kalia.
No, I know, but I'm still not sure if you can take her. I'm not sure. I'm just putting it out there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
She's also a 2-time state champion. Yeah, he's not the only 2-time state champion in his own family.
Yeah.
So, well, Eli, we wish you best of luck, and we'll spread this as much as possible. We'll make this on podcast, and you can share it, and we'll put it on the news page, even more viewers and all that good stuff we'll see there. So, best of luck.
Yeah, I appreciate
Keep
you guys.
in touch.
You guys having me. It's always
Love seeing all
a
the
fun podcast.
Always see the pictures and all that stuff. And
Yeah, I mean, you won't miss pictures with my mom.
hey, that's how I keep in touch. That's why I love it. So
Well, we're all proud of you as a man.
Yeah.
Keep that journey. Keep your head on like you got it right now, brother. There's sky's the limits for you. You're going to do great things.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
All right, there you see the Cash App information there to help out Eli. We'll share that on Guthrie News page and everywhere we can to get him off to Madrid, Spain. Madrid, just outside of Madrid, that place.
That place. I'll use that place for now.
There you go.
That's a good
All right,
one.
Eli Kirk, thank you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we're going to take about a 30-second timeout. Be back. All right. Appreciate everyone sticking with us here on this Wednesday night, final Wednesday of the month of July.
I just feel tougher when I'm around him.
Yeah.
Don't you? You want to wrestle?
Tussle?
We can tussle a little bit.
Tussle?
Yeah, but my back's out, so don't
Yeah.
do anything too aggressive.
More of a Roman Greco type.
Well, yeah, you're more of a freestyle.
Yep.
What was that move? You
The breathtaker.
breathtaker. Enough said.
But I hope our buddy Grant Oliver is still here because I read a very enlightening story in the Duncan Banner this week.
Oh no.
The golden days is what they're referring to Duncan baseball now. The golden days.
Oh, back when they won state championships?
Oh no, they didn't mention Grant, but they, they talk highly of the new coach right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
wow.
golden days.
Grant, you don't need that crap. Pack
Yeah.
your bags, move to Guthrie.
You got a seat right here next to
Right
us.
here, every
Next to
Wednesday.
us. Every week.
Man, we got to get him out of there.
I've been trying for 2
You
years
think
now.
he could get a U-Haul when we're going to be down there, what, third week of the season?
Yeah.
We can just load him up. He can come back right there.
Well, he was painting visitors' stands and everything at the stadium the other day. He sent me pictures of what it looks like down there. So, I mean, new track. He's painting the field.
Well, the main thing, that's all good. The air conditioning's still working in the press box, right?
Is that true?
I would assume.
Oh, and can you not please break our cables this year?
It wasn't Grant.
Yeah.
He's associated with
Yes.
that. I understand.
Yeah. Guilty by association.
Ridiculous. I thought I could have whipped that one guy that said something.
Which one?
Well, all of them.
Okay.
But I was nervous.
Grant confirms he was in the press box today.
Okay.
That's
I better go to ours, make sure ours is still working.
You haven't checked on that?
I haven't, not yet.
We have one game at Jelsma in August. And then
Not
we
in September.
don't come back till October.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So just one game?
One game in August.
Yeah.
No games in September except for junior high.
Oh, in Little League.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to have
I don't know if Little League plays during the.
You calling Little League?
Saturday.
What do you mean?
Are you doing the broadcast?
No, that was you.
You're setting up the cameras and everything, aren't you?
No.
Chris, I love kids.
Does this need to be on?
Yeah, it'd help.
Yeah. Mine's a little too shine, but yeah. I was motioned to flip up.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh,
Earlier, I was giving you the motion, but it was all good.
man, I love talking to Eli.
Yeah, it was good.
That's a great kid.
That was
man.
good. Real good.
Great kid.
It's awesome. He gets to go across the pond.
Well, and that's the thing. Just think
ocean.
about this summer. He went and spent all this time learning about the Lord, right? And really fostering that part of his life, which is the most important part of his life. And now he's going to Madrid, Spain area and going to hang out for a week and a half with international wrestling competition, get to meet all these cultures, all these people, have all these experiences.
The food.
A kid,
He's not going to enjoy the food, though.
A kid from little old Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
You know, it's just cool, man.
Grant says, thanks for mentioning the article. I always glad to help you out, Grant. Read the article here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Keeping our scout report.
Fired up on that article. Oh, get me fired up.
I keep our scout reports on Duncan.
Well, what's going on, Grant? Was the article not nice?
Oh, it was a very, very nice article.
He's the one who resigned. He ain't got to be mad about himself,
Yeah,
right?
he's a quitter.
He's the one who quit.
Yeah, he's quit.
Yeah, but they brought in a coach with a shortstop and pitcher.
Yeah. So what have you done for me lately?
Yeah.
Kind of situation. Yeah.
I don't even think they gave him 5 minutes, did they?
And they lost their freshman catcher to somewhere else too. It's just going downhill for
Well,
Duncan.
they lost the best athletic director in the state of Oklahoma last year.
The lady they hired was good though.
Chago's gone. Do you have Eli and Preston Giles?
Actually, I think one of them,
I didn't mean to call him.
Pogue. I think Pogue is getting Tommy John. So I mean, there's another guy they're missing.
High school kid getting Tommy John?
Oh yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Well, quit overthrowing these kids when they're 8. Good Lord, nobody cares. They're 8. That's one thing I don't like about baseball.
You know, speaking of religion, it made me think about. Made me think the other day. It was someone was talking about, I think atheists or whatever, about being saved, not being saved, and all that stuff. But man, you like, if say there is not, and you live your life, and if there's not, you just go away. But if there is, you have that kingdom. But if you don't, if what we believe is true, you're going to a bad place.
Well, I gotta get some clarity on this.
If that's not enough to be saved,
I agree, but I gotta get some clarity on a couple issues.
okay, go right.
Well, no, it's the same ones.
Oh, dogs.
They're there. I
No.
think Josh said they were there.
Yeah, Josh should just be nice.
Don't do this to me, Ronnie.
There's no way dogs are up there.
I can
Yes, they
confirm.
are.
I can almost guarantee there's no relations.
That's not true.
There's relations.
There's not
100%
relations.
relations.
I don't think there's belly buttons up there.
What? Well, just half a body.
do without
just
a belly
You're
button.
reborn.
floating
You're
around.
not born in your mom's womb. You're reborn. You don't. Why you need a belly button?
Because they're cute.
Cute.
But eyebrows.
Innies or outies?
Oh, innies.
Yeah.
Outies
Yeah,
ain't cute.
yeah.
No.
They stick through people's shirt, and
No,
you
outies
can't
ain't cute.
forget that
No,
kind of
no,
stuff.
You can't ever get past that.
Breaking news: Eli is leaving at Christmas. Chris,
Oh dear God.
Where's he like, you?
what are we mad about? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. I was thinking he was going to go to Carl Albert to play baseball. That's what I thought.
That's on the table.
What is it?
Transfer you-
Recruit champions.
Recruit
Recruit
champions.
Yeah, recruit champions.
Eli leaves at Christmas. Just keeps getting better.
Oh man.
Oh, let's see.
Grant, what are your thoughts on a kid leaving early to college like that?
I don't have a problem with that.
I don't
That
have a
happens in
problem-
football all the time.
I don't have a problem with that. I mean, you miss high school graduation and high school prom.
We can still come back and go to prom.
Oh,
I mean, if she's cute enough.
A girl can invite you. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I mean, Norman's not that far.
No, no, I don't have a problem with that.
No, I don't either.
I think it's a leg up, and it really helps those kids.
I'm not sure they're
going
gonna go to college and another high school. If they're gonna leave.
I think there's probably some kids. I think the kids that go to college and have a good experience and it's a successful process, I think they have no regrets. I think the kids that do that struggle, I think they'll have some regrets
Okay.
later.
Do you remember the last 6 months of your? Not you. Do you remember the last 6 months of your senior year?
I don't remember. I barely remember any baseball games I played my senior year.
Yeah. God, hold on, Phil.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
That was 6 of the greatest months of my life. It was absolutely incredible.
The spring of '84.
Oh, what a year. It was so good.
What year?
Oh, 84.
I was born that year. That's 40 years ago. That's 40 years ago.
Grant's flexing. He remembers winning state in baseball his
Well,
last
yeah,
6
I
months.
mean, that's all they do in Carl Alberts,
Yeah.
win championships.
Recruit champions.
champions.
Recruit champions.
Not when Grant was there. They won them with hometown boys.
Hometown.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
You know.
I don't think Midwest City's a hometown.
Yeah.
Or Dell City or whatever.
Okay, I'm not salty about Carl Albert. Never have been. I have so much.
I think it's changed over the last 3 to 4 or 5 years.
It has. But for the last 20 years previous to that,
yeah.
I wasn't salty.
The Gary Rose era.
Yeah, I wasn't salty about them at all. I'm like, damn, they're just good. You know, I just respect it. I thought that was a program you looked at, you wanted to emulate.
Well, they're really good when Santa Fe's quarterback moves in and Choctaw's quarterback.
Well, that's these last few years. It's transfer year.
But again, they're still down from last year's quarterback and running back, in my opinion.
Yeah, we'll see about the quarterback. I think that kid's not what everybody thinks he is.
Yeah.
The Choctaw?
No,
Santa Fe?
the kid that went back to Texas.
The OU kid.
No, listen,
he's got arm strength for sure.
We saw that at Guthrie, where the last play where they beat us last year here at the Rock.
He got hit pretty hard in Guthrie. He was down 3 or 4 times.
That's my whole point, though.
Again, he kept coming back though and making plays.
Kept
That's the
coming
thing.
back.
Yes, but he's taking shots from 175-pound kids, not 240-pound grown men.
And took his team down on game-winning drive.
Oh no, guys, he's a great player. I'm just not saying I don't think he's. I'll make a prediction. He'll never start Power 4 quarterback for anybody.
Power 5.
No, it's Power 4.
Is it Power 4 now?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Power
That's
4.
right. I forget.
So he will never start Power 4 football.
Yeah.
Just don't see it. I think that kid could go to a Toledo.
I think he's a little bit better.
Ohio. No, I'm saying and have a phenomenal career.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'd be a superstar there. I think he could go play at an Iowa State. I think he could play at a K-State.
Yep.
I think he could play at those kind of schools, but I don't think he ever will. I just think he's
It'll be interesting.
Yeah,
I don't
see him at OU.
I don't see him at
No.
OU either.
No.
I said that.
I don't know if he ever shows up.
I said that about Sam Bradford too. So
Yeah, well, but it's a different time now.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
Kids
it'll be
don't wait,
interesting.
yeah.
No.
I see him not at OU, but I see him transferring 3 or 4 times, like he already has in high
Yes.
school.
Yeah.
Yes, because I'm telling you, that start, I mean, if you've shown you'll do it in high school, you'll do it somewhere
And coaches
else.
know that. Yeah.
right.
Coaches will be scared to recruit you.
Steph says, hello from Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Beautiful day, 78 and sunny.
Beautiful day. We miss you, Steph.
Yeah, it was beautiful here, all 101 degrees.
Shit. Heat index was like 109 today.
It was awful.
Golly.
We really miss Tina.
It's hot here too.
Tina's so sweet.
It is warm in here.
You miss Tina more than Steph, don't you?
Who's Steph?
Exactly. Ronnie?
Right.
Right.
Tina.
GF Guthrie chiming in. Howdy, guys. A nice, hot, and crispy day out there. Crispy is a good word for it because the grass is starting to get crunchy in some areas. So
I was telling you guys, we want to follow up. We had Gia Guthrie, and we all went out last Friday night, had a wonderful evening, had a great dinner.
what time did you guys get in the truck?
Well, we were late. I did my hair.
You were late?
Well, you know, Tanya's watching.
Oh.
Don't make me say it. We were behind schedule, but I think we picked them up about 5:45.
5:45.
We made our 6:30 reservation for dinner. We had
Hold on.
Yeah.
5:45, and then exit the vehicle at what time?
like 6:15.
No. After the night was completed, I'm getting the front and the end.
I don't know. Gia Guthrie, help me out here. Probably 11:30. Is that probably right?
Okay. All right.
Had an extended dinner.
Why was it extended?
Well, we had to go worship the Lord.
Oh, after dinner you extended. I thought dinner was extended.
No, we had a very nice dinner.
Oh, what did you have to eat?
What did I have? I had
Salad with
I had
spaghetti with meatballs.
I had the
Like a taco type deal.
I had
Grilled
the,
chicken.
I had the flank steak and pasta, which was really good.
Okay.
And had some good appetizers. And then Gia Guthrie, they wanted to go to the revival.
You blaming them?
Well, they're the ones that made. They said pull over. I mean, they're guests. I can't tell them no.
Did you show them the ways?
Oh yeah, no. I taught them the fine art. Well, I'm professional, so I was kind of easing
Teach him the cashier check.
Didn't have to get there, but I thought there was a moment.
Okay.
Yeah. No, didn't have to go there, but there was a moment. No, we had a great time. Can't wait to go out again.
They have the Buffalo machines at that revival.
Well, yeah, I was there. I mean,
So that's
what the men play.
Buffalo.
Men play Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Oh, and Wales. I got a new addiction to Wales.
Wales.
Yeah. Did I say addiction?
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be true. It's so cute. They just pop up. Vibrant.
Thanks for the invite, Phil. It was great meeting Tanya. She's a very lovely lady.
She is a good lady.
He's Grant's. Grant knows all about the Buffalo. Did you do the money thing where you put the?
Well, it was the first night with our new friends.
Oh, see,
I got to ease into that. I couldn't do the tap-in. Yeah, I couldn't pull the card in and out. Couldn't stand up, then sit down, tap your hand. Couldn't do any of my rituals. But it was a good night.
Grant says first step is admitting.
Oh, I'm not admitting
Yeah,
anything.
I think so.
No, I'm all in. Might go there tonight after we get down here.
What were the ladies doing when you were playing the men's game?
Card
Slots?
games.
Card games, yeah.
Freaking girls.
GF Guthrie said they got home between 10 and 11.
10 and 11,
So you
okay.
didn't keep them out too late.
No, it was sleepy time.
Yeah.
Had a full belly. We laughed a lot. Had some great conversations.
Ronnie and I come up in the
Yeah, you guys both came up in the
okay.
conversation, actually. A few times. I'm nervous about a couple things. They're my friends. They're not your friends.
Cousin Nate, we're all friends. Cousin Nate, today was so hot I didn't even want to swim in the pool. Didn't
hot.
want to, but you probably did.
Probably did. Yeah. It was hot today. It was that hot you got outside and you were like,
It'd have been like getting in a hot tub.
Hold on. What was it like?
yeah.
Man, just walking in downtown, like getting out of the vehicles here in downtown, the heat with between buildings, no grass, and you have the road and the pavement. It's so hot, it just bounces.
so hot.
Not just that. It's those daggum new sidewalks are so bright. They're so bright.
Well, they're new, Ron.
Oh,
They're new.
need some spit and tobacco on that thing.
I'm doing the best I can. Why are people complaining about new things in town?
It's just so bright. I enjoy them. It's just bright.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying they are bright.
They're very bright.
But
I've read so much stuff on
It's
Facebook
just-
that they don't want to know.
I don't understand are you mad when somebody puts a new roof on a building too? I'm just.
And it's one of those deals where I want to go and say, well, this is where they come from. This is where it's at. They just not informed. But if I do, but in the past, when I do that, they just move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what? Some days I pick my battles. And
It's just frustrating because I just don't. There's so many good things going on in our community right now, and I just wish people would just enjoy them.
so do you guys see the couple
Oh my God!
from Edmond?
What a miracle!
With Guthrie Logan ties.
What a miracle.
The two, not professional, but they are
Experienced.
very
Yeah.
experienced scuba divers.
Just goes to show if the ocean wants you, that she'll take you.
Well, that's scary, isn't it?
No,
36 hours in the ocean,
Treading water.
not knowing.
8 hours before they're going to call the search off too.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Not knowing if you're. I thought it was really cool because Nathan Maker, the husband, tethered them together so they wouldn't drift apart.
Well, this is something they obviously talked about if this were to ever happen,
Well,
which is,
they're
thank God, they're
experienced.
prepared
I'm sure
for that kind of stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
They had the she knew the SOS.
I'm just telling you right
Is
now.
SOS?
If it was me in that situation,
Yeah.
no, I just, I'm a 70s kid.
So's Chris.
All I would be thinking about,
I was born in the 70s,
all I'd be thinking about is sharks.
Ooh, they had jellyfish. Could you
Yeah,
imagine?
jellyfish stings, sunburn.
Just such a miracle.
Well,
Such a miracle.
And you're out in the middle of nowhere probably for 2 hours, and you feel like you're probably there for 6.
Oh my God! Can you imagine?
36 hours probably feel like a month.
in salt water.
Ooh, dehydration.
I mean, just ugh. But hey, praise God, they're home. They're with their families.
1,600 square miles is what they were searching. And they were all together, and then they looked around, they're gone. The next thing you know, the tide takes them out, and they're doing a 1,600 square mile radius.
That's
crazy.
what I mean. Have you guys ever been in the ocean, like on a smaller vessel?
I have.
It's humbling.
Yeah, I've been 18, 20 miles out there before.
Well, we were on a cruise, and we were in some country, I can't remember, and we went snorkeling.
Yeah.
They drove us out.
So we went
For a
first.
while.
The first time I was ever on a small vessel, I went deep sea fishing years ago, and we went 80 miles out.
Ooh.
And I remember a guy that was on the boat. One of the guys was with me. Asked the first mate or whatever. It was a fishing deal. He says, "So what happens if the boat breaks down?" He goes, "Well, we're screwed." I'm thinking, well, I mean, you didn't really have to lead with that. You could have said, "Oh, it's no big deal."
But here's
You'll be fine.
here's my thought process on this. And before I remember my thought process, Brittany's watching. Have we ever heard how far they were from where they found them from where the boat was at?
I think I don't recall, but I bet Brett knows.
Yeah.
Because I know they're.
I've been looking for that information, so I don't know how far they were from the boat that swept. Were they 3 miles? Were they?
I think it was farther than that. Wow. I just know. All I know is in our lifetime you get to see a few miracles, and that's one of them in my lifetime, and that is purely. God laid his hand on them and said, you know what? We're going to use this experience for something else.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot I've been doing a lot of mowing in the last 30 days.
Haven't been to my house.
And my thought process is you would think there might be a GPS on a boat that goes out.
There is.
And then a GPS like on bodysuits, especially it was these commercial where they take out commercially.
That's a great thought.
Have a GPS on their suit.
Well, I know commercial divers have that type of technology.
Okay, yeah.
I do know. And the only reason I know that is I've got an uncle that used to do underwater welding. But I don't know. Yeah, that almost needs to be mandatory, right?
Yeah.
Where you can just ping them and see where they are.
When you know you're going out on a commercial.
If it's your boat, you're responsible for those people. So here, you have to wear the GPS so my system can find you anywhere in the ocean.
It
Well,
makes,
the
it would
boats
make
have
me,
them.
Yeah.
as the scuba diver, it would make me feel a lot better.
A lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're just so small. And then I watch, have you guys seen some of these on social media? It'll show the northern Bering Seas, said the roughest water in the world. And it shows these massive boats getting tossed around.
Liberty Lake?
Yeah, a little bigger.
Oh.
But it shows these
Guthrie
massive
Lake.
boats, right, getting tossed around like toys.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm thinking, what the hell? I mean, why? Why would you go out there?
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy.
Brittany says 15 miles from shore when they were found. Yeah, I know they went out 15 miles, but I'm curious where they were at when they went away from the boat to where they were found. Was it 10 miles? That's the
I would
question.
say diving, they probably were a mile or so off, I would guess.
Leslie, Howard and his buddies sailed from Florida to Port A, Texas.
Yeah. Wow.
That's a long, long ways. GF Guthrie in the comments agreeing with Brittany. The new sidewalks are great. Looking forward to next round soon. CIP2. Yep, CIP2 is going to involve some sidewalks.
Yep.
It's going to involve a second fire station and a swimming pool, a cement pond.
Cement pond.
Beverly
Working with
Hillbillies movie.
Yep.
Working with the construction company on a design.
Doing design work now. A lot of good things going on in Guthrie.
Yep. Leslie says, with no training at all, but they did have a captain. Crazy story about Howard's trip from.
I'm gonna hear the story next time I'm out.
I got to meet Howard. I'm serious.
Howard Fife?
The Howard.
Oh, the Howard, yeah.
Yeah, the one and only Howard.
Yeah.
No, seriously. He feeds us.
Oh, us?
He's a farmer. He feeds us.
Yeah, I thought you meant.
Feeds the world.
I thought I missed out on a meal.
No, he feeds the world. They're both wicked smart, and he's a freaking adventurist. I'm seriously.
He's been a Guthrie for a long time too.
That's awesome. Oh boy.
Yeah, I got another little tidbit.
He's searching things.
Yeah.
Does it involve the law?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not.
It does.
No.
Okay, so I laying in bed. Sometimes I can't sleep through the night. I wake up at random times.
You treated people a little better, you'd sleep better,
That's cap.
right?
It's true.
Okay.
And so I wake up the other morning at 1:30, and I'm still up at 3:30. I just can't fall asleep. And I'm starting to.
When did this start happening?
It comes and goes.
Okay, we'll finish your story, but we got to come back to this. That's not normal.
I know. I don't know. I got a lot of things in my
It's
mind.
anxiety. I mean, he's got football season coming up. He's thinking about a lot of things.
We do all the work.
Well, I get that part, but I understand when you're thinking about business and with things you got to get done. When you kind of roll over and you kind of wake yourself up, and then the first thing pops in your mind goes, "Crap, I got to do this the first thing more." Then you start thinking about everything,
Yeah.
and you just
You're
stay in
gonna
yourself
live
for
till
a
you
while.
die, guys. Enjoy the ride. Worry about the shit you can affect.
Phil, you're up at 3:00 every morning. Shut up.
Sounded good, right?
No, I get you.
okay.
Yeah.
And so
So hot in here.
It's so hot.
I have, as you know, I have police radios, all part of the houses.
Part of the flex. Yeah.
And at 3:47, So Logan County Sheriff's deputies go out to a call, and they call it a grow complex.
Oh, pharmacy.
Grow complex.
Yep.
Anyway, a burglary.
Someone broke into the pharmacy.
Someone broke into the pharmacy.
Yeah.
And at 3:47 a.m., because I always look at the clock to get myself, if I have to write a story, I know exactly what time. And one of the deputies said, "Did you hear that?" Thinking gunshot. And so they're like, "You need to come here." He goes, "I know, but I don't know where they're at. I don't want to just walk out, out into another fire." And I was thinking, maybe it wasn't a gunshot. But anyway, there was still questions. I didn't run a story because I think if I ran a story, there'd be more questions that no one has the answers to, and it just doesn't go there. Plus, Channel 5, KOCO did the story. So
On their own this time?
yeah, on their own.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because they went into Oklahoma County. I think there was a short police chase, and I think they got away. So I think that's how. But they had surveillance video of the robbers.
Okay. Did they get away with a lot of pharmaceuticals?
I'm not sure. But Americo Grow Complex. It's on Waterloo Road.
Okay. You got an address?
I got a bunch. Well, you can't miss it. There's 4, 5, 6 huge buildings. You can't miss it. You can smell it. You get hit with it in your car.
Yeah, you can.
There's 4 or 5 of them, and it just stinks to high heaven. That's my second point here in a second. Logan
Smells
County.
so good.
Oh, they heal you.
Yeah, if you love skunk, it's a great smell.
It's natural.
I'll get to my second part here on Logan County and zoning, but if I'm a deputy and I hear this call at a grow place at 3:47 in the morning or whatever time it is, I think I'm taking my time getting there.
Why?
Putting yourself in danger.
That's what they signed. That's
It's
what
a
they're
legal business.
That's what their oath.
These
That's what
grow
they offer.
places are.
Not all of them.
They need 24 hours, 24/7 security.
So should pharmacies do that?
Man, I'm telling you, those grow are putting heightened police danger.
What?
Unnecessary, because it's always happening.
Contact your legislators and tell them that this is
Well,
wrong. They need to get
okay.
back on the ballot.
That's right.
I learned about this as well. My other complaint is in Logan County, and this is what cost Mike Ferguson, I think, a runoff. He brought up zoning. I get liberty and freedom and
Do you?
all that stuff.
Do you really?
But man,
You think he does?
I think Logan County needs like an industrial zoning.
We need more government regulation.
Hold on. Let me talk this
That's what
out
he
here.
said.
Let me talk this out here.
You're going to need to.
Because I think there needs, like if they want to put a grow pharmacy in city limits of Guthrie, they have to do it in an industrial area.
Okay.
Behind the
Okay.
high school.
Directly behind the high school.
Right by my house. There's one there. Oh,
yeah.
They do a very good job.
Oh.
Never smell
You're okay
it.
with them?
They do a good job.
Okay.
Never been broken into. They
Yet.
They have a lot of lights. They are well taken care of. But you can, like, let's say Oak Tree.
Yeah.
They can build a big old grow house right across the street. That's not good for business. That's not good for property. You can build these $1 million homes,
Right.
and have grow facilities go up on each side.
So they have more rights than the other people?
Well, and so I'm getting it all out
Okay,
right now.
yeah, go ahead.
And I
Keep
think
puking.
I was thinking there should be like at least industrial zoning, so they kind of have their area. But I learned today, Commissioner Mark Sharpton helped me, that part of the ballot language that everyone else voted for, yes, I voted no, and
we know.
I will vote no. But
You
with
want
that
people to
being
have
said,
seizures. I know.
you can't change the laws of where they go. So if you have these certain rules, that's what they go. But you couldn't change them because of that. So I did learn that deal. But I would hate to build a nice home out in Liberty Land, and then a grow right across the street. How do you think
What
about
if they put a hog farm right next to your nice home?
and then they go into a farm agriculture.
Those are the
area.
risks you take when you
Well, no,
build
but no,
outside of
but
city
Yeah, that's
limits.
exactly right.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's no different. I don't disagree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
But it's to
That's
me,
why I cannot be a county commissioner.
To
'cause it's my day one.
me, it's a legal business. It's a legal business. They have the right to be served like any other business.
This is what's going to hold Logan County back.
well, it hasn't held it back
Second
yet.
grossest
in the
biggest
water-
county in the state.
Hasn't held it back yet.
Have you driven down Waterloo Road lately?
Well, yeah.
They're going to fix that. Yeah, they're going to have to fix that.
Can you imagine that church across the street from them, you think they like that?
Well, I mean, how far is the nearest liquor store from the church? You can build a liquor store there if they wanted to.
People breaking in the
Liquor stores get robbed
all the
They get
time,
robbed. Well,
like Grows do.
Well, Chris, I don't. It's
We'll circle back on that, yeah.
You're now as government wanting to pick winners and losers.
No, it's just zones.
Winners and losers.
They can still go in there a little.
Never
they can still
zoned
go in their
ever a
area.
day. You've never talked about zoning anything a day in your life in the county
Until grows.
Until grows.
Yeah.
Picking winners and losers.
Oklahoma County has zoning.
Well, move to Oklahoma County.
I live in a great city.
I don't want you to move to
Yeah, they take care. They take care of their citizens.
No, that's the risk you take living outside of city limits. And I tell you, if those people keep making my buddy Eric mad over there off 105, there'll be a trailer park there. All right, he'll bulldoze the whole thing down. You'll be
And
next
he
to
can
trailer parks,
absolutely
and
do
he can
that.
absolutely do that if
He
you
can
want
build
to.
a house and flood his neighbor's house because there's no zoning or there's no zoning there. You can build your house and run all the water right into your neighbor's front yard.
But this isn't a new problem. This has been going on since the beginning of time. It's the same in every state in America.
You drive through Waterloo Road, you have a broken down house, you have big marijuana grows, then you have the Sonic, then you have a bank, and then you have, I mean, it's just
I agree,
what business?
but I don't think it's the government's place to come in and just let's regulate some more.
It's just hodgepodge.
Aren't you done with? I mean, I'm done with regulation.
I'm with you on this, Phil.
I'm just done with it. I don't need any more regulation in my life.
And that's
if you don't want that to happen,
then I'm not. Yeah,
then don't build in the county.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking.
I mean, I'm serious.
I'm thinking for for Logan County
I
to
get
keep
it.
growing,
No,
to
I
have
get
their
it.
area.
I get it.
I mean, there's nothing stopping a growing right next door to McDonald's, Taco Bell, Wendy's, Starbucks,
Right.
Palms. I mean, it's just ugh.
We need an Amazon plant in South Logan County.
I'm just saying, if you build a business or build a home, you better be careful where you put it at.
That's the key.
Absolutely.
That's the key. But I don't think the answer is more regulation.
I'm gonna get all the hate email now, but that's
No,
okay.
I
It's
think
just-
more people are going to agree with you on this than agree with me on this. I think you're on the more popular side of this discussion. I really do.
And I'm looking out for what's best for Logan County. They still have the grow, just make industrial areas for it.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big government guy. I get that. I get
No,
that.
you're not.
But
I see both sides to it. As far as where it started was, I don't think it's appropriate to ever go out and say, well, we're going to do this for this industry.
Well, and that ballot language prevents that.
Right. As to be quite frank, I think it should.
Yeah.
Now, if the citizens of Oklahoma want to get this back on the ballot, they can. There's a way to do that.
Yeah.
And if they want to change it, they can. I agree with you that it's an additional safety concern for officers. I hate that because we all know, I don't know what percentage, some of these grows are legitimate businesses.
Correct.
Some are not.
And that's why you see them in the news.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's an element that's not good. There's no doubt they're not good, but I don't know how I just don't know how you go about doing it.
I agree. And it's not a popular stance if you're a county commissioner to take that on.
Right.
I understand that. Mike Ferguson brought it up. I was like, oh, whoa. We're on the same page. Now, it just cost you the election, but we're on the same page here. And he wasn't talking about full-blown
Right.
planning. He was just,
Well,
I just say, drive down Waterloo Road and it's just, or drive down Sooner Road and it's just,
So what's the pulse of our county commissioners? How do they feel about it?
not touching it.
They're just hands off.
Yeah,
We got roads to build.
got roads to
Yeah.
build. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that they need to worry about, which is true. It's not going to be a Logan County. I mean, it's going to be somewhere else. It's not going to happen first in Logan County.
Right.
But no, they're
But Logan County's growth is massive right now.
yeah, third fastest growing, and
I mean-
that we talked about it on this show a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, the median household income was
Second. Yeah.
in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah. I mean, thanks to southern Logan County. But,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But no doubt. I mean, it's just.
Oh boy, that's a GF Guthrie. They got roads to build and shirts to wear.
Oh boy.
He does wear that shirt. I was looked. We had a commissioner meeting today. I looked. It wasn't on today. So
Oh, Charlie. He's gotten very involved in the social media. all of a
he's on
sudden.
Facebook now.
I heard,
Send out friend requests and
he's being a bully on social media. Is that true?
who?
Charlie.
It wouldn't surprise me. He's been one most of his life.
I don't know, bully. I mean, he goes
Calling
after,
names and stuff.
He's a bully.
No, I'm trying to think if I remember anything.
but
he brings up Floyd, who's running August 27th.
Charlie's an intellectual bully.
He talks he just talks freely.
Yeah, he's just an intellectual.
He just talks freely.
Now, I will say, I think Charlie.
It's a political game.
It's a game.
It's a political game.
But the thing with Charlie that's always bothered me a little bit is he'll tell you he's not a politician and he's the most political human being I've ever met.
That was one of the first questions.
Well, now for years he acted like he wasn't. He was just an old guy, just cares about his community.
I think he's very political.
Well,
I mean, he's helps. I mean, he had Charlie Picks on political. He's founded the
but he would say
OPAC,
he is not a politician.
Okay, I've never heard that.
This is his first venture into elected office.
Yeah,
He was always the guy behind the scenes.
Correct.
And had a lot of power and a lot of influence, but it's interesting to see how they act when they're on the other side.
Yeah, it definitely.
I wouldn't want anything to do with politics.
Well, unless you can get industrial zoning.
Well, we're opposite sides on that.
Oh, okay. Leslie, I had a couple pull up in the yard one day, got their spray bottles, gloves, scissors, etc. Walked up and said, "Where do you want us to start?" I was like, "Well, what are you doing?" They were marijuana. Yeah.
They were what?
Marijuana grow. I'm guessing. I think she may have had another one. Marijuana. Oh. Trimmers.
At the wrong address.
Oh, the trimmers.
Well, Leslie, why'd they stop at your house? It begs the question.
They put in an address.
What are you and Howard growing out there besides soybeans? What's going on?
We don't service that part over there on the east side.
This is why they say, no, don't go over there.
I haven't been over to the east side of the property yet.
Don't go past the carrots.
No mosquitoes over there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it's a tough deal. I mean, it just is. And the way it was all thrown together was bad.
It was. That's the part of the process I learned talking with, I can't remember what commissioner it was, but once it passed, they had so many, like 90 days or 100 days to get it implemented.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff was put on there. They didn't have time to really do their work like other states have, and that's why it just went out of control fast.
Yeah.
So that part, they had a certain time to implement everything, and they did to meet the guidelines of the ballot language. And so now they've had to come back and reel it in a little bit.
I will say this, most of the people that are making money in that business in Oklahoma are not doing it legally.
Well, I know that.
I know a lot of people that have done it.
Which is a black eye for
there's no doubt.
That's in every business.
There's no doubt. And I've known people that are legitimate business people that invested in this, saw an opportunity as entrepreneurs, good business people that have lost their butts in that business. I mean,
I know there's that house by the grow behind the high school. That's a freaking immaculate house, and that one brand new one they built right there off Walnut is immaculate too. And it's like, holy cow!
And the house by the high school was built off of roses and pansies and daisies. That was before the grow came in. So now you're talking about the one on Walnut. That's and if you remember, they tried to get that agricultural land. Through the city council we don't plan on any medical marijuana stuff grow in there, but they could.
Well, there's medical marijuana. Aren't they still in the buildings right over here off of College?
Yes, industrial area. Yeah.
I mean, interesting topic.
Cody Knox. Hello, Cody. I was happy to see my road get paved last week. My road was with potholes and whatnot, but I'm unsure what district I'm in. I think I'm in 2. Yeah, and actually you can now go to Oklahoma portal, the voter portal. You can put in your name, first name, last name, and your birthday, and you can view your ballot there. Just type Oklahoma State Election, OK Voter Portal, and you can see all your information. You can even see your sample ballot. The only thing that Phil, the only thing you'll get to vote on is the school board election. School bond election.
Vote yes.
I don't know about Ronnie. I don't know. I don't know if you're probably.
You don't know if he's a yes on the school.
Well, no, he's a yes. I'm just trying to think if he's District 2 or District 3.
I'm with the Best County Commissioner.
You're District 3 like us. Okay.
Barely, but yes, I'm in there.
Wait, he's ours too?
Monty?
He's ours?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
he's
why
ours.
our roads are perfect.
Yeah.
Ronnie's the best county commissioner I've ever seen. Not Ronnie.
I will be one day.
Huh?
Monty
is.
Yeah.
No, Monty is a tremendous county commissioner. We're going to miss him.
Where's he going? Been doing it for a long
Well,
time.
I don't know if he'll run again. I think he can retire, can't he, after this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. He may, but if he chooses not to.
Yeah, he shouldn't do that.
get
We
it.
need at least 4 more years after when he comes up. I think he needs one more election.
One more election?
Call it a career. Monty's on the good side of the retirement, though. He can
Yeah, he
retire right
is.
now and be on the good side.
Yeah.
But we need,
He's a good dude,
Need
man.
one more out of him.
He's such a good dude.
yeah. So Logan County is going to have all together Guthrie School Board or Guthrie School Bond election. Wilson will have a school bond election. District 32, Kevin Wallace for the folks over in Eastern Logan County.
That was a surprise.
District 2 commissioner for District 2 folks. Oak Cliff Fire Department and Deer Creek Fire Department. People, if you live in those zones, you got a tax question for there. So all that's on August 27th. We'll have it live on Guthrie News page as the results come in. I think we're getting closer to seeing more information from
Schools?
the schools. They got some information today on some evaluations.
What's your pulse on the school in the community right now? School bond.
I think it's high.
Yeah, I think it's positive, right?
Ultimate, I think it's the highest it's probably been in a long, long time.
Got to keep it rolling.
Yeah, I think we'll see when Dr. Simpson starts going out a little bit more with all the information. I saw another one of those deals I held back. There was portable. I ran a story and got the news page. Portable buildings put in front of Charter Oak.
Poor planning.
Poor planning. They should have known a long time ago.
Why in the hell? What'd they do with their crystal ball, Ronnie?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing on that. Someone said, well, they built the school too small. And they built it 7 years ago. Here's the deal. If you have a $20,000 budget, you cannot buy a $40,000 vehicle. So you have to build what you have.
Well, Chris can. Go ahead.
40,000?
We'll get. No, it's not that cheap. We'll get your new vehicle here in a second.
But you only have a certain amount of money that you can spend. Again,
They built the biggest one they could with the budget they had. Within the next coming school bonds, they've made it to where they could add on to Charter Oak. And that's the point. You can't spend $60 million on a school when you don't have the funds to do it. So that's why you do it in series. That's why this next school bond has to pass. We need it to pass so we continue to build our community up.
Now say that a little nicer.
It's just simple.
But say that nicer.
oh no, it's from the heart.
From the heart.
Go for
Yeah.
it.
And I'm a public school employee.
And the same thing on Cotterell Elementary. They're building a new school and you already have to add on to it because you already have money there. You don't have extra money. You have to build what you have.
Spending $30 million on school, yes, that's correct. And then
Yes.
we're going to add on to it when we have more funds.
Correct.
We went downstairs before the show tonight. We had a very simple. We had a cheeseburger, a bowl of beans, and some mushrooms.
Oh, don't mention the mushrooms.
Oh, no mushrooms.
Oh, the edible. Oh, no. Crap.
I'm sorry. And we had some mushrooms, and did that help?
No, it didn't.
And
I've already played a disclaimer, so it's okay.
with tax, $37.
Woo! No, 36.
$36.
Burger.
So everything's more expensive, kids. I mean, it's not getting any better.
Jeff Guthrie, excited to vote yes on the bond and see the school district grow.
Yep.
See, that's the kind of grow I can get behind.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Jeff Guthrie, is it too late to donate school supplies? We have some to drop off. No, it's not too late.
Never.
Back to school. Brittany.
Back to school bash.
Yeah.
August 10th.
August 10th. Thank you, Ryan. Mosquito Authority be out there?
Mosquito Authority will be out there. Yep.
That's the day after the greatest day in the history of the world.
Phil's birthday.
Mary Ann's
Pest
birthday.
Authority? Well,
Pest Authority. Yep. Mosquito and Pest Authority be out there.
I have the same birthday? We need to have a kegger together. I mean, a party together.
Look at this.
Oh, boy.
Does Ronnie have this in his phone?
What's it say?
Just let me see your phone.
Calendar?
Go to
Pull up
August 9th. Go to August 9th.
This is going to tell
Oh,
us.
that's the same day as Meet the Jays that you never go to.
I used to go to it.
I used to.
No. Here you go, Phil.
I don't know if I'll.
Not gonna miss that. Not gonna miss that podcast.
I got that as well. Safe to Fin Live.
He does. That is Meet the Jays this year?
Yeah.
Huh.
6 o'clock.
I used to go to Meet the Jays.
Oh, by the way.
I don't know why I don't go to Meet the Jays. It's hot.
It is.
It's
It's
usually
why.
so stupid.
very hot.
That's why.
Yeah.
I'll get us in the
But
press
yes,
box.
you've got three.
I'll get AC on the press box.
You can drop them off at the chamber. The chamber is accepting. I don't know if you're in the Woodcrest Fire District, but they have one going on for back to school.
No, he is not.
Okay. But Brittany at the chamber, she's probably doing mother duties now, but you can definitely drop them off there. Prison Bank just had a deal, fundraiser for their back to school bash. So the easiest way that I know right now is Chamber of Commerce. You can drop it off there.
Or bring it up here and we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Matte pencils. Do they have matte pencils back in your day?
What are they called?
Matte pencils.
Are those the big fat pencils?
No. Like the colored pencils.
Color pencils, yeah.
You draft and do the
Crayons? You talking about crayons?
No, these are pencils.
No?
These are pencils.
Draft pencils.
Mapping pencils.
Mapping pencils.
What was I mapping? Why was I working on a map?
Social studies. And different,
That's
the
what
rivers.
Randy Pohl was for that.
Rivers. By the way, I appreciate this tidbit. Logan County did have planning and zoning in the 80s. People voted it out. Huge mistake.
Who said that?
Good job, people.
Who's a contributor?
My informant.
Can I see? I won't say it. I'm just curious.
No, I don't want to give that
I'm
away.
just curious.
Yeah, no. I
Tell
don't
him
wanna give
that boy,
I'm going to
Chris.
start making names up if you don't show me.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Damon Devereaux.
David Ball.
David Ball could be up there.
Yeah.
Jeff Chappell could be up there.
Monty Piercy.
Monty Piercy could be there.
John Chappell.
John Chappell could. Well, what year?
I thought you were.
What year? What year?
It was voted out in the 80s.
John was occupied in the early 80s.
Oh, he was a graduate of 81. He probably wasn't paying attention
He
to
wasn't a
zoning.
graduate of 81. He was a graduate of 82.
Oh, my bad. I'm sure he wasn't paying attention to zoning. back in the
81
day.
wrestling season, right?
But he
Correct.
graduated
That's
in
what I
82.
remember.
He
Yeah.
graduated in 82.
There you go in there.
He had the haircut. He had the early 80s box cut.
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brittany is confirming. We are also accepting monetary donations to purchase supplies that we will distribute to the schools the first week of school. August 15th is first day of school.
Gosh, that's here, man.
Yeah, it is. Hey, congratulations to Coyle Public Schools. Their kids get free breakfast and lunch for the entire year.
Who made that possible?
It's through the USDA, CEP.
Oh, based on...
Yeah, a bunch of factors.
Yeah.
Guthrie did not get that, but I think they're going to try to work on. I don't really qualified for it, but I think they're going to try for next year on that as well. Tulsa Public Schools, Mid-Des Schools, Sand Springs are the ones that I know. But Coyle, that's cool for those kids over there.
Well, in Coyle, I'm going to say this. Tony used to teach at Coyle, and hopefully they found somebody now, but they're in bad need of a certified high school special education teacher over there. So if you know of anybody that's in education that's certified in special education, man, have them get over to Coyle, get their application in. They need that badly. Those are hard to find.
That leads into my next thing here in a second. But G.F. Guthrie says, nice. Thanks for the information, Brittany. Well, it was the same information we just gave.
Yeah.
Chris, see, this is why you and Gia Guthrie will never be as close as he and I are.
Talk to me, Phil.
Well, you're attacking him. He was just being polite to Brittany.
Oh.
You, take this opportunity to apologize to him. Go ahead.
No, I'm trying to.
You see what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you. But I agree with Chris, too.
You see both sides.
I see both sides. But no. Yeah, he's definitely being nice to Brittany because Brittany took the time to type it up in chat. So he's just repaying respect.
It's
saying
not
thank
always
you.
about you guys.
Even though he already knows that we had the information.
It's not always about the two of you.
Oh, I didn't
about
say
the
it.
three of
I
us.
see both
Yes,
sides.
about the three of us. It's about the two of you. Jesus. Good
So
Lord.
Ryan Walters had some things to say today.
I mean,
What did my hero say today?
is he really your hero?
On the show, he is.
Okay. Oh, he's so dumb.
What did he say?
Want to take teacher certificates?
Well, but if they don't teach out of the Bible, I'm just going to take their certificate.
As he should.
As he should. Okay, there's
We
Ronnie.
need Jesus back in school.
Okay.
You don't love Jesus?
I love Jesus. Also love a little thing called the U.S. Constitution.
Yep. It's in there. Jesus in schools. Get that amended.
Walters says the same thing over and over.
He's just so predictable.
Yeah.
And he's not even, nobody even takes him serious anymore.
Did you see the picture?
Nobody.
Did you see the
Nobody
picture?
takes him serious.
Did you see the picture I sent to the group today?
Oh, yeah. He's like he's General Patton.
He's got the
I mean,
flags behind him like the
God.
president does when they had the U.S. flags.
This
He has
guy's
it built
never,
in on it.
such a moron. But, okay, I've regretted 2 ballots I've casted in my life. He's one of them.
My informant taught me that I could left it blank. I didn't know you can leave a ballot. If you can fill out all the races you want.
That's right.
You can leave one empty. I didn't know that. I thought my ballot would be something I thought I knew all about. Like,
I mean, first of all,
I would have left that one empty.
First of all, I read a quote from him.
Oh boy, Cousin Nate, we need Jesus back everywhere.
He's really lying.
Well, I'm not arguing that. We also need to understand that that's not everybody's religion, and we live in the United States of America. I mean, good Lord, it's a public freaking school. I mean, I just pick. How about this? How about we get Jesus back in the homes? Let's start there. Let's just start there. That'd be a good place to start. I mean, one of the foundations of our country is freedom of what?
Freedom, religion,
Speech.
Of religion.
guns. Oh,
Yes, all the above, but religion's a big one. It's just if I moved to Oklahoma for my job and I happened to be Muslim and my kids go to public school, I'd be flipping out. First of all, it's never going to happen. It'll never pass muster with the Supreme Court. It'll never
Correct.
happen because it's that far of a reach. You know, how about we just treat each other with respect and kindness? How about that?
that's what he led
How
off
about
the.
that?
That's what he led.
Let's try that.
He led off the meeting with all that. It's just, yeah,
It's very frustrating.
yeah.
It's very
He's not.
it's
He's not
frustrating.
in it for Oklahomans.
No,
he's in it for himself.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
He's in it to get a political appointment if President Trump gets elected.
I think Trump's.
That's what he
put him in
wants.
Trump's not going to put him in any spots.
I would hope not.
I hope not.
Yeah,
he's not
My
electable in
God.
Oklahoma.
He's not going to do that.
No, he's one and done in Oklahoma.
Not anything.
Yes.
I don't know if he. Yeah.
And good luck getting a job as a teacher. in
Well,
Oklahoma.
I'm really pissing off the far right tonight, and this is not good for my far right friends. I
just don't think it's. I mean, I love Jesus.
Oh, that's a good song. You should come up with a.
I will. I love Jesus. We are Christians.
He loves me too?
He does.
Okay.
He loves Ronnie. He loves all of us. But I can also understand that if you're born in Salt Lake City, Utah, you're probably Mormon.
Good chance.
If you're born in Afghanistan, you're probably Muslim,
I would. Yes.
right? So, and I'm not. It's just good God, just be kind to people. It's not that hard.
Yeah, I just seeing through him, it's all about him.
And do you want
and
do you want
people.
teachers teaching the Bible?
Kind of want the professional.
You know, it'd be a good idea. We got pastors that do that. Maybe
But
that'd
he's
be a
saying
good
the
idea.
history of the Bible.
Well, I know that's what he's saying, but that's already allowed.
Yeah.
It's already allowed to teach the history of the Bible. What he's talking about doing is not that. He's trying to say it is, but it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
My mother's praying for me right now because she's all in on this deal. I don't know.
Yeah, it's.
We're just so divided.
It
man.
sucks,
It's
like-
just so divided. It's just so stupid.
Chuckle has 3 kids in school. Man, that sucks right now to be part of that right, man.
I'm just telling you, I'm glad my kids are
I got
raised.
one, but man. But his kids are taken
I'm
care of at
going
home, though.
to teach him myself.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
exactly. You're
And that's
taking
why I
care of it
said
at
what
home.
I did. Why don't we start at the house? You know, teach your kids to be kind. Teach your kids to be fair. Teach your kids to support each other. Try that.
I'm still working on our kids supporting each other. Those kids, fight all the time.
Well, that's normal.
Goodness.
I mean, what was the wrestling move?
The breathtaker.
Breathtaker. I mean, when Chris put you in the Breathtaker, he still loved you.
I don't know.
No, he did. He
I about
loved you.
died 3 times when he did
Yes,
that.
but he was just trying to make you a better little brother. Right, Chris?
Pretty tough.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, boy. What are you doing over there?
No.
Anything else piss off?
I'm frustrated.
No, not you.
You know what I'm pissed off about is Google.
What Google do?
Oh, like Google
What
helps.
Google do now?
Phil's a big.
I mean,
Don't talk about Google.
They completely censored what happened to President Trump. If
What do you mean?
If you go in and you Google assassination of President Trump,
We're getting ready to get shut off.
they get
I don't want to put that in my search.
they get.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't bring anything up about it. Not a single
What do you mean
thing.
they don't bring it up? So if I Google, I'll be the guinea pig.
Yeah, thank you for your
Well, I mean, this has already been addressed, so they could have changed it by now. But just search Google President Trump.
Oh boy. He's been kicked out of 12 of them.
Oh my God, Lee.
Let me see here.
I never knew about the back of the Gazette till Phil told me about it.
So if I just put in President
Oh, you know, Cousin Nate had something to say on this.
Trump
Yeah, I saw that one too, Nate.
assassination attempt.
Go type Donald Trump in Google, and they'll show you articles about Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Kamala Harris comes to the top when you type in
If
Donald
I type
Trump
in
rally.
what?
If you type in Donald Trump rally, Kamala Harris rallies.
Or no, he said
Oh,
just type
it's everywhere on here, Ronnie.
Kamala.
No, the Trump
I
assassination.
said,
It's literally everywhere.
No, I get that, but they in the beginning they took it away.
Okay, so if I Google
Donald Trump. That's
If I
what,
just
that's
put
what
in
Cousin
Donald
Nate
Trump.
says.
Donald Trump,
I think it's going to come up Donald Trump.
it is. Oh, let me get that out of there.
Boom.
Everything.
Yeah, you got push search.
Donald Trump. 5 things Trump said. Fact checking Trump. Donald Trump falsely suggests Kamala Harris happened to turn black. Trump attacks Kamala
She's
Harris.
not black, by the way.
No, she's not. She's Jamaican and
That's all he was. That's all he was saying.
but that doesn't mean. See,
Oh, a nice picture.
I mean, literally everything is Trump.
T-Fred said you must type Donald Trump rally in Google.
What?
Donald Trump rally.
Oh, this is a full-time job.
Oh, man, I had another topic on this still. What
I
was
mean, it's not.
Trump rally. Live updates. Trump says Harris became black in contentious interview.
Oh, man, I had another thing. I had another.
How to watch Donald Trump's rally. Trump returns for indoor rally. First time since assassination attempt. I mean, I don't.
Yeah. Good. Oh, okay. This is what I brought it up the other day. I don't.
Let me do this.
Okay.
Sorry. Fair and balanced, right?
Fair amount. Kamala, you gonna do
Kamala Harris.
Hit pieces all up top of Trump, and then you're going to see how wonderful she is now.
very vibrant picture of her.
Generations of Americans before us led the fight for freedom.
See the difference? A month ago, they're talking about how she's the worst vice president in history.
That's correct.
27% approval rating.
correct.
How she's a detrimental to Joe Biden and
correct.
his administration. Now she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Ain't that amazing?
It's one of those deals like
a socialist who
this is
absolutely
hilarious.
turned everything that
it's
we've
when-
ever done.
When your starting quarterback goes down, the backup quarterback is. You know what? He could have really easily won that job.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was right there.
he was right there.
I mean,
with them.
she went from the worst human being possible to bring the entire
Her
party down.
According to her party, yeah.
Her party
To her
tried
party.
to remove her as the vice presidential candidate.
Correct.
And then they oust Biden and bring in somebody who wasn't even voted upon. I mean, democracy, huh? It's just crazy.
Well, they're following the rules.
Oh,
Yeah.
I back you up a little bit.
here we go.
My person who's in the know.
Oh.
It was censored. They were called out and is now fixed. It's been a major news story.
Absolutely.
That's funny.
I'm not making this
No,
stuff
I didn't
up.
say you were. I'm just saying when I pulled it up.
I hadn't seen
now,
it
they
either.
were all very, even when I put Kamala Harris, the first three, Trump says this, Trump says that, Trump says this.
and then
yeah.
how great she is.
Yeah, then it says
It's crazy.
She's a great unifier. And
No
historically
chance.
has been a great.
No chance.
Literally, I want to claw my eyes out when I hear her do an interview, but not because I mean I don't know the woman, so I don't know her. But literally, she says the same 6 words over and over. In every
they have
interview
video
she
that.
does.
She'll ask
Over
the
here
question. She
and then
goes,
here.
well, we're mostly divided because we are just mostly divided. It's
And being divided
is
not good.
It's not good because we are so divided.
Because we're so divided.
I mean, it's
And if
just-
we weren't divided, it'd be good.
And then Iran,
but we are divided.
And then the Hamas leader got assassinated, and now Iran came out and said they're going to plot a big time revenge against Israel and everybody else. And you really think Kamala Harris is going to be the one to show strength and handle these 3 wars that are going on right now?
Someone's doing it for president. Okay, I've learned I'm not a good protester. Or what's it mean?
I suck at protest.
I suck at protesting. And I bring this up because Netflix CEO, or used to be CEO, donated $7 million to
right.
Kamala Harris campaign. And people are dropping Netflix because
It moved their ticker. They did enough drop to where it had effect on their
It did
ticker.
come down a little bit. It's still
No,
impressive.
but it did move it.
A little bit. But I'm like, well, if there's a guy who likes Carl Albert, do I defriend him because he likes Carl Albert?
The guy who likes Carl is not going to form your country in the next 4 or 5 years.
Neither's one person.
Biden has completely raised everybody's price of living to everything in 3.5 years.
Well, now let me. let me. Okay.
Am I not right?
Here we go. Here we go. Just like when President Trump came in, and all the Republicans said, "Look what he's done for our economy," and all the Democrats said, "Well, he's just living off of what President Obama did." Yeah. And now all the Republicans say, "Well, Trump did this," and then Biden came in 3 years destroyed everything.
And guess what happens if Trump wins?
Then it'll be. I mean, it's this cycle. This isn't a new story. I mean, it's been going on forever. It has. It's been going on forever.
3 wars have broken out since it happened. There was no wars before that.
Okay, Russia and Ukraine. Okay, where are
the
the
attack
other?
on Israel and Hamas.
That's a war. Okay, go ahead.
That is a war.
Okay,
that our biggest allies.
Is that a new war?
It's very and it's escalated.
Is it
completely
a new war?
escalated
It's been
since
going
then.
on since Jesus was alive.
Without anything going on. You killed 3,000 Jews. Okay, I mean, so if it's not a war,
my point
if it's not an active war, then 9/11 wasn't an active war on America. Then
it's been going on. Well, if you're comparing Israel and Palestine to 9/11,
no, if you're saying slaughtering of 3,000 Jews is not an act of war.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's not a new war. It's been going on forever.
But there has not been any conflict.
People see what they want to see. Okay. No, I believe that. I think people see what they want to see. I have one more person tell me that this presidency is going to decide what kind of country that it could be the end of our country if Donald Trump doesn't win. You don't have a lot of confidence in the country itself. That one person is going to make us or break us.
What happens if Republicans concentrate and focus on Republicans and Democrats focus?
How about just focus and concentrate on doing what's right?
But isn't the world?
Either side.
The world's going to get much worse than it's going to get any better, right?
Because there's a lot of. I'm going to. Okay, you know what? Let's
Speaking from the Bible.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Oh, I thought we were. I thought we were going to move on to the next time, but I don't think that's going to happen. So
Let's go ahead and do this.
Go ahead, Phil.
How about this? What's a big part of the challenge that people have, and I'm getting ready to piss a lot of people off.
I already did that earlier. So
what's the biggest? What's the biggest challenge? It's what kind of politics is dividing our country right now?
Inflation.
What is it?
Grocery stores.
What else is it?
Oh,
what is it?
Grocery stores.
I mean, let's just put it out there. I mean, people are
division.
Yeah, they're just divided about it. And when you get right down to it, they'll say things like, well, I don't want those people doing this to my children. I don't want those people doing this. Well, and both sides do it, right? Both sides do it.
Tifra's guessing healthcare.
No, healthcare's gone. That ship sailed. I mean, if you can go to a doctor for 40 minutes and get a bill for $3,000 and they spent $28 treating you, there you go. We have a problem. No other industry in America could get away with doing that.
Cousin Nate says my stocks in 401k never increased as much as it did under the administration than it did under.
And my taxes never went up under any administration more than it did Donald Trump. I mean, it's true. I mean, so there's and this is what I'm trying to say, which I'm failing miserably at. Is we need to quit focusing on these one or two issues and look at what's best for our nation. Just our nation. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I hate. I don't like that Snoop Dogg carried out the torch at the Olympics. Is that really the best representative we can get for our country in the Olympic Games? I mean, is it? No, I mean
probably not. But
but this is my point. This is my point. I don't like it. That doesn't mean that I don't. That doesn't mean that.
Some people get it. I mean,
right. So, but that's just my opinion.
Like some teams win a state championship. I was rooting for that. You know what? It's just not my year, man. We'll try it again.
I guess what I'm trying to say is we all need to pick our battles.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, we're so angry about everything.
And it's okay to disagree. That's the part, especially on Facebook. I mean, there's a lot of things I can write on news page and share, but man, it's not really worth having my friends fight over something that they can't control, over two people that don't know where Guthrie is even located in.
You know what we used to do back in the good old days, guys? If you didn't like something like on TV,
turn it off.
You just turned the channel. If you didn't like something was going on in the community, don't participate in it. As long as people are following the rules and, I mean, it's lawful. I mean, but now we want to fight about literally everything. And the other thing is we're always running an election. Always. The day the president, in November, come January, when the new president, whoever that may be,
that
takes
January
office.
6th?
I believe that's right.
I know it's January 20th.
Whatever it is, whenever that is.
25th.
When that happens, you know what they'll start doing? They'll start campaigning for the next presidential election.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Jim
absolutely
Guthrie brings
insane.
up a good side. I've said this many times. How about we focus on the 80 to 90% of us in the middle that
Yes.
agree on 80 to 90% of the issues, ignore the extreme wings on both sides.
That's what we did for years.
Yeah.
We would just say, okay, let's just all agree both those they're both crazy.
Yeah.
And let's just focus on getting business done. And now we feed into that. I mean, it's insanity.
Ryan, do you have any quizzy for us tonight?
I did not bring any. No, I did not.
Can you pull one up?
I bet imagine I can find one.
I didn't bring any extra. We usually try to end on a game of some sorts. I mean, I could pull something up real quick if you have an idea, but let's see what Sarah, one of my other informants said
You have a lot of informants.
to move on from this. So that was a good segment. I think it was. Let's see here, Cousin Nate. This is probably not going to be good here. Yeah. You know what? I'll say, Cousin Nate. I like to proofread these before I put it. In the good old days, we actually had factual news and not misleading propaganda.
Very
on
true.
both sides.
Very true.
Brittany says a lot of keyboard warriors out there.
They're everywhere.
That is definitely true.
They're
definitely
everywhere.
True. So,
This is a good old days. Somebody punch you in the nose if you said something stupid.
well, now that's a misdemeanor. Well, if you take them down the ground, that's a felony.
Well, if you kick them,
It's just misdemeanor
you got to follow them to the ground.
to get the felony.
Try to do my best works on the ground. That ain't good.
I got one.
Oh,
On average, we say this at least 3 times a day.
You know,
Nope.
I love you.
But
Nope.
is that right?
But
No, is that right?
Is that right?
oh no.
Maybe.
What a dumbass.
Oh, that's more than 3 times.
Yeah, that's more than
Times an hour.
This is just average, Chris.
Average. To go.
say-
To go, please.
Nope.
Oh, that was a good guess. Oh, that was a good guess.
Are you kidding me?
This is a tough one,
Are
Ronnie.
you kidding?
You couldn't ease into it?
Yeah, seems kind of easy when you think about it.
Well, you got the answer. They all seem easy when you got the answer.
I'm really good at these games.
Greg.
Cousin Nate, you make one great joke about your father on a cruise ship and you get censored. Nate, I said it. I read it, Nate. So you weren't. It's 3 words, right?
That was too soon.
Oh, it was too soon. 3 words, right? Is that what you said?
On average, I didn't say how many words it was.
Oh, you didn't say.
I thought
Oh,
you said we say this 3 times. You
3
said.
times.
We say this.
We say this 3 times a day.
oh, so not necessarily 3 words.
Right.
Not necessarily 3 words, but we say this 3 times a day.
No. Yes.
Tifra says I'm exhausted. Oh, yeah. Brittany says love.
Stop. Go.
No means no.
Oh,
No.
He did what?
he did what? This is a.
I'm tired.
Oh, I like Brittany's.
I'm tired is correct.
Are you serious?
Who said it?
T-Fred.
T. Fred. Yep.
Damn cheater.
He looked it up.
T-Fred's such a cheater.
Him or Grant.
Yeah.
Brittany was on her way of cheating. She just
Yeah, she
threw
was
us some- yeah.
right. Well, yeah. That was a good one. I feel like we can't end on that.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
A great show. I hate for it to end anytime soon. Brittany. Shit. Well, shit.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
Are you kidding me?
You got a go-to curse word?
Damn it.
Damn it.
I think so.
Is that my?
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Jen.
Yeah.
Always say, damn it. Damn it.
Damn it.
Jen says damn it.
Oh, yeah. That's,
What's your go-to?
I can't say it.
No, me neither. It's such a fun word to say.
I try not to say it as much, but
I'm not a big cusser.
No, you're not.
No.
I've heard you cuss 7 times.
Even when if I do say it out loud, it feels weird.
But one
Yeah.
time he called me, a little fired up.
I do cuss to certain people.
Yes,
Yeah.
but he said, I've heard it literally. It really is about 7 times. I've heard you say, use a real curse word.
Right.
And in this one conversation,
Do you remember what it was about?
Huh?
Do you remember what it was about?
Oh, yeah. And he burned through 70% of those 7 times in that one
Was it
conversation.
toward a person?
Oh, yeah. You remember. I hung the phone up and I was giggling. Tony goes, what? I said, I just heard Chris cuss more in a 5-minute conversation I have in 22 years.
That person?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I meant it.
Yeah, no, it was from the heart.
Yeah, it was from the heart.
Yeah.
See, you're a natural cusser. You come off strong with it. You just it just flows.
And I hate it because
I don't flow very well with it.
I hate it. I do. I hate the fact that I curse.
I can't even cuss to my wife. I mean, I do sometimes, but it still feels weird when I say it.
I hate it. It's so bad. Well, I grew up in a long line of cussers. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't like it, though. I wish that's something I could change. I could change it. I've tried to change it. I don't say GD anymore.
Oh, I can never.
No, well, remember I was on a run there for a while.
Oh, yeah, you were. Yeah, you sure were.
It was bad.
It took me and the Lord to knock that off.
No, I quit that. Yeah.
Brittany goes, well, that might just be me then. On her word that she says all the time. Well, S.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe it's just me. She
Yeah,
said.
it's just me. What's this?
See, Cody says, and Brittany agrees. I haven't read it yet. I remember the first time hearing Chris cuss, and I'm like, Chris cusses?
Exactly. No, that's a real thing.
That cousin Nate, dead gummit. That's exactly.
You do say dadgummit a lot.
And I learned that from John Chappell.
You learned from Chappell, yeah.
Yeah, Chappie doesn't cuss.
And I use that all the time at baseball when and I know this works with umpires because coaches, pitchers do different ways. But if you're in a stand, it's a close pitch or they miss it, and you say, "Dadgummit," they know. I think that hits different. Like, oh, did I miss it? I think as an umpire,
Really? So that means more.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna be throwing dadgummit.
Dadgummit. Mm-hmm. It's like
how you say it. Yeah.
You know who else
It's how you
rarely?
say it,
You know
yeah.
who else rarely curses?
Who's that?
Jeff Chappell.
Yeah.
Rarely.
Yeah.
Very rarely. Gosh, see, I wish I'd cursed less. Damn it.
No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. It's the
the other ones.
the F bomb and the S bomb.
Yeah.
But an F word is such a
It's
a well-rounded word.
You can use it for
You
so
can
many
use it for
things.
everything. You show
can.
it excitement,
Yeah.
hatred, love,
Fear.
fear.
What do you mean love?
It's just it's literally the most well-rounded
Present tense,
word.
past tense.
Oh, it's everything.
It's the most round-welded that word I'm talking
well-rounded.
well-rounded word in the dictionary.
Who's the best cusser you've ever met?
Like you said, yours flows well.
I'm out there?
Yeah.
It's good to be good at something. Wish it was something else, but
T-Fred, I could picture Chris cusses if the streaming computer to the football podcast crashes the night before kickoff.
No.
Phil's seen. Yeah.
well, Ronnie and I say it every year.
And I admit to this.
No, you do,
Yeah,
but
I admit
there's
to
a different Chris when it's prepped for a show.
A
live broadcast.
I just want to make sure everything's working.
You do. No, we
And
get it.
Once everything's working,
You're fine.
I'm fine.
No, you are fine. Now, if something goes haywire in the middle, we're back to not good.
If we don't show up on time,
That's not good.
And I have to go fast.
That's why Ronnie and I get there at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Right, Ronnie?
Try to.
Yeah. That's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't know if Cody has seen it, but he's seen. I guess he has seen a time or two. Cousin Nate, I had Huxley ask me one day, Dad, little Huxley, what, 3?
Yeah.
3-year-old.
Why do you yell?
Dad, why do you yell at those cars a lot? Jesus isn't done with me yet. At those cars. Oh.
At the cars.
Yeah. Traffic.
Yeah. Oh. Did you have a coach that cussed a lot?
Brittany, CEO, I used to never use the F word. Sorry, Mom. I try not too often.
Yes, Dave Burrows, Lefty Burrows, Aaron Sanderholm, and Brock Buckingham.
I had a coach that it was an art form. Cursing was an art form. We would sit there, we would do things just to get him going. Because once he got going, he'd start out with one simple little curse word. And then a minute later, he was full-blown sailor. I mean,
As a player, Coach Chappell, no.
Yeah.
Coach Crooks, no. Coach McIntyre, no. Coach Rick Martin, no.
Mac never cursed?
Not as a after
yeah.
we had a relationship.
Yeah.
Coach Willie Young, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Willie put it on you, wouldn't he?
I remember when I went up to Cali, my first visit up there, Coach Chappell took me, and we took Brittany's car, and it had cheerleading tag on the front of it. And the first words I heard Coach Dave say was Chappell, and then he MF'd after that. What are you doing with that cheerleading car?
Greg says, dude could replace F-bomb. It could be used for all the above. I was like, close the front door.
Close the front door.
Yeah. Dead gummit's probably my.
It's not even a cuss word.
Did you?
Yeah, I know. Are you serious
Was
right now?
cursing in your house? Did you guys have cursing in your house? I guess I'm asking you to tell on your parents. Never mind.
No, I don't remember.
I don't
actually.
remember. No.
I don't think they would have.
No.
You neither one of you curse.
Yeah, I
you
don't
don't
remember.
curse hardly at all. You don't.
Not no more. Not
No,
as much as I
you're
used to.
much
I try to
better.
do better.
Yeah. You think I could go a day without cursing?
No.
No.
What if I put my mind to it?
No.
No.
I think I could.
You'll slip 25 times.
Yeah.
No. Do I cuss that much?
Yeah. There's no way you can go.
Yeah.
I think I could.
If you stay at home and nobody's around you.
No,
You
I think I
can't
could
stay
go.
at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try that. We could do a fundraiser for Eli Kirk. Every day I curse, I have to give him $20.
Every day?
Yeah. Between now and when he leaves.
Oh,
How much would that be? How many days we got?
30.
30. Ooh, what's that?
31 if you count it. Well, you've already cussed it, so there's $1.
That'd be $620.
For $1 every time you.
$20 a day if I use a
20
curse
bucks.
word.
$20 a day.
Yeah.
Well, now you're just giving yourself reason to cuss.
I think I could do it.
No chance.
I don't. I think you guys underestimate me.
You don't even know you do it.
We do this, no matter what the subject is, we do this with Phil like at least 16 times a year on this show. I think I could do it. I can do it. No, you can't. I can do it. Yeah.
No, I got a belief in myself.
Kelly said, I used to cuss before I got into a relationship with a kiddo. I cuss way less.
Yeah, I don't cuss around kids typically. Chris is pondering right now.
Obs, keep a mom in check. I have Aubrey. She tells on me when I cuss.
Yeah, my kids go, what did he say?
So did they cuss to cuss to they write you out to mom? To Sarah?
Did it say, what did you say? And of course, that means dad cussed.
So have you ever? So when your kids cuss, do you immediately correct them?
Never heard him cuss.
You've never heard your boys cuss?
No.
Because there's two in this room that have.
Lots of times.
Have you really never heard your kids
I've never
cuss?
heard my kids
That's
cuss.
good. No, that's good.
good. It's
That is
respectful.
good. That is good.
Are they good?
Good cussers? They use it too much sometimes.
It's overdoing it.
Overdoing it, yeah.
Trying too hard.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to know.
Nah, you got good kids.
Connor
Oh, boy.
disagrees with that comment, Chris. What comment did I make? The UC boys.
She said, I mean Phil.
What's that?
Oh. Connor disagrees with Phil.
About what?
Which one?
Oh, that I've cursed in front of him? He's not a kid. He's 14. He'll be living in Europe in 4 years.
13.
Okay, 5 years.
Yeah.
Enjoy your time while you have it.
Connor's been on football road trips.
Yeah,
He's heard it
that's a
all.
whole different animal.
Yeah.
We're not talking about football road trips.
Connor knows about baseball words too.
Yeah.
There's some words you say at baseball field, but not you don't around anybody else.
I can see Connor. He cusses a lot. Because he does.
I do cuss a lot. It's not good. I feel bad about myself. Thanks, guys.
You'll be fine in a few minutes.
Yeah, I'm over it. Bunch of bullshit anyway.
You cussed. Hell, I said hell. That's not a cuss word. But you cussed during the Eli twice.
What'd I say?
Oh yeah,
S-bomb.
multiple times. Yeah,
You didn't even probably realize you did it.
Don't say it like multiple times.
you did multiple times.
Twice isn't multiple times.
Twice is multiple.
Not multiple times.
More than
multiple
once.
times.
Multiple times. Well, I said it louder because I'll sit back here. I want to make sure that people heard.
Did I cuss multiple times?
Multiple times.
See, I think that's cap.
You'll see the podcast.
Nah, I don't
We
watch
posted
any of this stuff. Oh boy, what are you doing?
I'm going to look at what happened this day in history.
Oh,
Anything
What day is it?
31st.
July 31st.
1984. I can tell you what was likely happening on July 31st.
Let's see here.
It's way past 8.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I figure we go to 8:30.
Yeah, about 8:20.
Why are you so quick to get out of here today?
It's hot in here.
Well, this
you got 2 shirts on.
is a really boring day. Nothing
Nothing happened.
Yeah, I would say I
How
don't think
about August 9th?
on your birthday.
Oh, yeah. That's a big day.
Marianne's birthday.
Cater.
Casey Harden's birthday, my buddy.
Let's see here. Elvis Presley appears on the Ed Sullivan Show for the first time on August 9th. Phil's
Big day,
birthday.
big day.
Twins' birthday's on August 9th.
Yep, twins are.
Richard Nixon resigns as
Resigns on August-
president.
I remember
That's
that.
1974.
Yeah.
John F. K. plane crash occurs. Boy,
Ooh, I
your
remember
birthday's
that.
horrible.
No, keep going. There's more.
That's it.
Oh.
1999, John F. Kennedy plane crash. Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
He shouldn't have been flying.
He's alive.
What about my birthday? March 3rd.
A lot of good things happen on March 3rd.
Let's see here. Soviet Union launches Luna 9. U.S. Senate confirms Sandra O'Day Connor.
Oh,
Boy,
boy.
my birthday's boring. Let's see what
about Ronnie?
August 20th. Battle of the Fallen Timbers in 1794. Let's get into the 19th.
Ooh, the
Soviet-
postal massacre happened on August 20th.
I remember one thing for sure.
Oh, in Edmond.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but the one I always remember is the U.S. Space Shuttle Columbia.
That was August 20th?
And then
Welcome.
Wow. What about August 12th?
August 12th.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Do my birthday. Oh, no. Oh, my God. So what? Oh, no. It's 9/11.
9/11.
Cousin Nate.
Do my birthday. Oh, me. Do me.
Pick me. I'm the winner. I'm the winner.
Cousin Nate was born on September 11th. Golly, Cousin Nate. What am I looking up? August 12th.
Yep. Great day.
Henry Ford introduces the Model T automobile.
Thank you, Tanya. What else we got?
Let's see here. Berlin Wall construction begins.
Well, that one, yeah.
Okay,
Go
get
ahead,
towards
go ahead.
the vision.
I thought we were going to talk about coming down.
Do you imagine Berlin Wall going up during Facebook?
Oh, boy.
IBM introduces the first personal computer.
Tanya's got a great day.
She's got a tremendous day.
does, yeah.
Iraq officially declares Kuwait as the 19th province.
Well, that wasn't good.
Yeah.
Okay, we're 2 for 2 right now.
I'm all out.
Oh, boy. She's 500.
Yeah. That's good batting average.
Oh, Cousin Nate. He's the winner.
Yeah.
Or loser, depending on how you look at it.
Let's see what else happened on September 11th. just for, let's see here. Construction of the Pentagon begins.
Which they blew up on 9/11. Go ahead.
The actor, filmmaker Paul Newman founds a Newman's Own Food Company.
Oh, good dressing.
As in the September 11th terrorist attacks.
Wow.
Do my birthday next.
Do my.
Cousin Nate has some walk-off comments.
He really does. You got more sources over there?
Oh, yeah. I
boy.
forgot about this story. I think we can probably end it on this one tonight. Happened today, actually. I was in a
Is this the body in the carpet? Go ahead.
carpet.
I got a scoop.
Okay. Yes. This did not make the news page today. But during the county commissioner meeting, I learned of something today. I'm going to pull up the exact what I got here. Possible body wrapped up and duct taped under a bridge in Logan County District 3 between Cooksey and College on Rockwell. They go out and research it, and it was a quote, a pleasure doll.
A sex doll.
You go sex doll or pleasure doll?
Oh, sex doll.
I
We're going old school.
I was referenced to pleasure doll.
Pleasure doll.
Was wrapped up duct
Well,
tape.
you're not going to put it in your own trash can when you're done. You're going to put it in your neighbor's.
think I don't know if this is confirmed, but I heard they were without a head.
When was this?
Well, I'm just reporting. I didn't have any facts, so I'm not sure. But I heard the doll was without a head.
So it had no head.
No head.
No head. It's terrible.
I mean, where else in Logan County would you hear such thing?
We lost Ronnie. Ronnie's working again.
Was he working on zones?
No. Making money.
Oh, making money.
Yep.
All right, okay. So okay. Now Brittany wants to know her birthday. May 22nd is Brittany's birthday.
Oh, a lot of stuff.
U.S. Military Academy at West Point is officially established. That's a
1802.
good
Good
one,
job.
Britt. San Francisco Earthquake Commission is established in San Francisco.
Okay.
Like they weren't going to be able to find that out. 1906. 9.5 magnitude earthquake in Chile.
Wow.
9.5 is that the
It's got to be
biggest?
the worst ever, doesn't it?
10's the max.
Yeah.
Maybe there were some big ones before
Could be.
the Richter scale
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
1998, India conducts a series of nuclear tests.
Oh, boy.
And then 2014, World Health Organization declares the outbreak of Ebola virus.
What year?
2014,
They shut schools down?
10 years ago.
Churches and everything.
Just churches.
Jeff Guthrie in lighter news, any advice on the winning yard of the week? Asking for a friend.
Don't ask Dr. Simpson. He can't win one of those to save his life.
I'm going to talk about the most ridiculous article I've ever read.
You know what?
On Guthrie News page.
Well, he writes them every time, every week.
Speaking of,
Right, Chris?
thank you, Phil.
I've never heard a Yard of the Week article. Was something, dude. That was funny. I was laughing because I can hear you talk to me as I'm reading that article.
Let me ask you this question: how many yard of the week articles have you read?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, I went back and read other ones.
And they pretty much match.
No. Yours,
Okay.
yours a little bit more.
Okay.
Yours a little bit more stick in your chest.
I agree. But
Yours
listen,
is sticking in your chest
listen.
a little bit more.
But listen, I
little bit.
would like for the garden club. I don't know if it's John Quill.
You're going to spin this. It's going to be about somebody else. Go ahead.
If I would love, I would love a few more details to add to the story about whether it's their flower garden or their whatever it is. I just happen to know what mine was, and I thought that's the way this article should be.
A couple extra pictures are in there.
One extra picture.
What?
Well, I mentioned the stripes, so I figured everybody want to see the stripes. And so the next day, I'm out mowing and rolling again, and my neighbor, a very good neighbor, I have great neighbors on each side. He goes, "Are you trying to win Yard of the Week 2 weeks in a row?" I go, "Well, as long as the sign's out here, I better try to keep it looking like it should be." There.
Chris has caught a lot of gruff from his buddies, but I do have to say this: I don't personally know anybody that works harder on their yard than Chris Evans.
T. Fred says, "Wait, Chris wrote an article about him winning Yard of the Week. I write Yard of the Week about everybody. Do I skip and not do mine this week?"
You let me write it next time.
Yeah, let somebody else write it. Ronnie, we'll write
I
it.
used to write.
Doesn't mean it's going to get published, but you can write it. Yeah.
I used to write for you all the time. I did remember the Andre Dawson Hall of Fame article I did for you that
Phil
one
did
day.
one article, and he was done.
God, it was so much work. Yeah. It's terrible.
Stick it in AI now. Get it done in 3
that's
seconds.
true. Boop.
I need an article about Yard of the Week. This is the day. This is the time. Tell them it's beautiful.
Brittany says the article was very detailed. Well, yeah, because
Very
I
detailed.
had the details about it. If I had the details about the other yards, guess what?
Why don't
It'd be
you
in
call,
there.
pick up the phone, call, and interview?
I will. Well, no, that's.
Well,
If they supply the information, I don't have time to go.
No.
I'm only one person.
Isn't
You know
that
what, we
your
can't-
job to tell the news?
I know we got 2 minutes. We got to talk about Chris's new ride.
Well, I don't got a new ride.
He doesn't got a new ride.
You don't have a new truck?
No.
No,
He's signed anything.
I haven't signed a darn thing.
You're still driving a free truck?
He's got the gas in
That's
it.
the other thing. Someone goes,
You've had it for a week.
"That's Cap."
How long have you had it, Chris?
Friday,
What's tomorrow, Chris?
Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay, you've had it for 6 days.
5 right now.
Tomorrow will be 6. He ain't taking it back.
It's 5 right now, though.
Is that someone else brought that? Is that not common?
No,
Sam drove hers around for a long time,
Yeah,
too.
she drove.
because everybody's scared of you and Sam.
Sam really had hers for a long, long time, but we had a friend yesterday at lunch saying he got to test drive his for an hour. With someone in the back seat.
So you can test drive for an hour with so-and-so with you.
What happened to our buddies? His brand new truck blew up on the side of the road, and they call him and say, "Hey, we need our truck back." And he's like, "Wait a minute, what?"
I don't think Ronnie's aware of what's going on.
No, he doesn't.
Right now.
I've had two friends.
No, I know yours.
In fact, I never get warranties on anything. I'm getting a warranty, extended warranty.
Yeah,
on
what's
this
the point of buying these brand new trucks if you got to take them to the shop every 10,000 miles?
There's Phil's truck.
There you go. This is my truck. Just hold on. Gets better. There you go.
I took it apart.
Well,
Yeah, it's in pieces. We're talking about a friend's vehicle. Ronnie and I were in the vehicle when it went 5,000
5,000 miles on this brand new.
you guys
5,000
were
miles.
with them?
Yeah,
we were with
We're
you.
going to golf.
Without me?
Yes.
right.
When did this happen?
We sent a picture.
About a month ago.
Well, that's, you know what? I'm glad his damn vehicle broke down.
You got a brand new one.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Your truck, 18,000 miles. Kapunk.
You went further than our buddies.
Yeah. Well, at least, I mean, it's not like a spark plug or a belt.
Well, the whole motor went out.
No. When you call and say, "Hey, my motor blew out of my 5,000 mile old truck," and they say, "Oh, don't worry, we got one in stock." You know you got a problem with motors if you have a motor in stock.
Brittany said, I drove my Jeep for 2 days before we bought it. I had to beg Corey, so Vance let me keep it for a few days. Laugh out loud. Sam did drive hers for a long time.
Yeah, she did.
But I think it was the dealership.
Are you going to
working
get
out
this
some things.
truck?
You know, once the numbers come in and we evaluate the situation, we like to lean toward that and shop local. But
Paying cash?
Well, I don't know any other way, but hopefully the numbers come in we like. I'd be glad to sign those papers.
Yeah, it's a good truck. It's not good looking
Yeah,
truck,
yeah, yeah.
Even if the motor doesn't blow up. But-
How old is it?
Oh, no,
3 or 4 years?
It's past the danger
Oh,
zone.
you're good then. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
it's got 27,000.
You got one of the proven engines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does help.
Mine's 15 years old, still chugging along.
When I went out and talked about mine, they go, well, you know, these new engines. I'm like, whoa. Why would you change a perfectly good engine? Well, the government. They give more additional requirements on emissions and all this stuff, and so they have to tweak and change things all the time to try to accommodate our beautiful government. I'm so over it.
It's just following the rules, Phil, is all they're doing. So, all right, that wraps up our show, our final show in July. Tomorrow's August.
Tomorrow is August 1st. So where'd summer go?
Your birthday? What day is your birthday this year, Phil?
Anniversary's August 6th. Birthday's August 9th.
August 6th?
That's right.
That's a Tuesday.
Okay. August 9th.
Ooh, Friday.
You know what's going down on Friday?
Casino? Revival? Oh.
Happy anniversary to my wife. This Friday will be our anniversary.
How many years? Hold on.
16.
August 2nd.
16.
Yeah.
16.
16?
16.
August 2nd, 2008.
Yep.
Hottest day on earth.
Yep.
Sean Eagle showed up in a tux.
Dumbass.
Outdoor wedding.
Outdoor
Sean
wedding.
Eagle. Little Cal Evans was the ring boy.
Yeah.
So you guys got married in 08?
Oh, wait. Yep.
I'll be damned. Didn't know that.
This Friday is our anniversary. We're going to go to a pests seminar in the city that morning. Then we're going to
Congratulations,
go to,
That's romantic. You won the lottery.
and then we're going to go out to dinner and get tires rotated.
McDonald's?
And maybe go to Home Depot. I don't know.
Hey, did you see all
Anything
the
fucking happen. Anything's open.
all on the table.
Anything's on the table.
a lot of these fast food restaurants are coming in with deals $5 or less now.
They have to. Because
People aren't eating out anymore.
I can go to Chili's and pay the same price for a number 3 combo at Sonic down here.
Yep. It's insane.
It's stupid.
It's stupid. Taking advantage.
Downstairs, same way.
Taking advantage.
All right. Well, hey, by the way, there's been like 85 articles written on Guthrie News page. Go over and click and watch them. A lot of articles.
On what?
Just everything.
That you've written?
Oh, my. Yeah, I've probably written 25 articles.
You got any more trips coming up?
Nothing planned.
We're getting in the busy season.
Yeah, we're getting into the busy season. Summer baseball took a lot out of us, so
Yeah.
a lot of days.
that is a
on
lot.
the road, so, Brittany, CEO Brittany, also 2008, married in 2008.
Yeah, they just had their anniversary, I believe, right?
Yes, I remember seeing the pictures. So, okay, that'll do it. Have a fun August. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks for tuning in to the Open Mic Podcast. Join us each week from inside the Second Banana Media Studios located in beautiful downtown Guthrie. Catch our shows on Facebook and YouTube and also on Apple, Google, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Until next time, so long from Guthrie, America.